at the twilight's last gleaming, who's brought stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watch, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare of our bursting in air came through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, great job, Marshall. From flips to singing the anthem, nothing he can't do. All right, push bikers, come on out, come on down the finish line. Spencer, show him the way. Push bike warm up. Yeah, backflip, falling, backflip. Yeah, I can do that. Sing anthem, yeah. Tail whip, no problem.
check. Yeah, it's working just like normal, Bill. Where you guys at? You guys ready? It doesn't even sound like you guys are ready yet. Doesn't even sound like you guys had coffee yet. Carolina, where are you guys at? The little Tikes, the running bikes, the diaper dashers, the cookie snatchers, the rebel runners, whatever we want to call them. They're about ready to go. My man Spencer getting them on the line over there. My man Wally, Pole BMX, going to get that smile check going on. With the big kids, it's all about the style check, but with this one, it's all about that smile check. Here we go, 5-0. It's going to go Medley. We're going to get it fired up right now. Little Tikes, the running bike's going to get it going on. Looks like we got one rider out there. Oh, we got a little late start going on.
From dedication.
On that 2 spot. Top spot going to go down. Let's see what's going on with this one. Worth, Medley. Going to fire it up and get things running on down that third glass straightaway. Here we go. Olivia Medley out of North Carolina. Bring it back through for the Mad Cycles crew. That's what's up right there on that first row. Right there. Get it started up. 4-year-olds. Oh, man. Granovsky, Hewlett, Workman, Morera.
Be your own pro.
Dameron, Jones, Copeland, and Barnes getting locked and loaded, man. We've got full rack going on with this one. Going to be some good stuff right here. Little Tikes, the running bikes.
I see the relationship with Stacyc and BMX being pretty much hand in hand and kind of one-to-one. I think the beauty of what Stacyc brings to BMX and to cycling and to moto is young kids at a very young age get to experience the excitement of 2 wheels, developing their skills with balance, control, throttle control, braking, and all these kind of things. It's really amazing to me to watch the kids on Stacycs and how well they perform and adapt to, this new technology. Whether you're riding a Stacyc or you're riding a BMX bike, you're riding a moto, for the most part, it's you and your machine. It's up to you what you can do with it and your passion and your skills and where it can take you.
3, 2, 1, blank.
Bring him back. Casey out here. We don't answer whole shot.
A racing legacy is built from dedication, hard work, blood and sweat. Discover your purpose. Unlock the passion. Inspire the next generation. Create your own legacy. ProMax. Be your own pro.
I see the relationship with Stacyc and BMX being pretty much hand in hand and kind of one-to-one. I think the beauty of what Stacyc brings to BMX and to cycling and to moto is young kids at a very young age get to experience the excitement of two wheels, developing their skills with balance, control, throttle control, braking, and all these kind of things. It's really amazing to me to watch the kids on Stacycs and how well they perform and adapt to, this new technology. Whether you're riding a Stacyc or you're riding a BMX bike, you're riding a moto, for the most part, it's you and your machine. It's up to you what you can do with it and your passion and your skills and where it can take you.
down straight to business right now. We'll get right to the top of the big hill. Carolina National day number 1. We've got the Super X ladies on deck right now. Anna Haggerty, Kylie Niederberger, Sonia Gooden, Teresa Brunet, Alexis Alden, Isabella Franco, and Kaylin Miller getting locked, loaded, and ready to go. Super X ladies on deck. They are dealing with a little bit of a gate issue up there, so they're getting that taken care of right away. Don't forget to hit up Vendors Row this weekend. All kinds of good stuff going on Vendors Row. Make sure you guys get on over there, check it out. J&R's got the Superstore in the house, Full Tilt Racing out there. Profile in the house this weekend. They bring the factory to you, celebrating 50 years in the game, the longest running manufacturer in BMX. Profile, so get over there. If you got any questions, go see Gus and the gang over at Profile. They got it going on. They'll get you dialed up. Hard open the house this weekend. They got the big pit set up out there. The captain, Nick Long. You guys know what's up with the Haro gang. All the factory team pits are going on out there, so make sure you guys check them on out. Get on through there, see what's going down. Connor Fields in the house this weekend, just checking things out. You guys know you got that ODI going on for those guys on that UCI Sunday for those U23 guys. So some good stuff going down with ODI, Connor Fields. If you guys don't know about it, check it out, man. Hit them up, see what's going on. I think we got 43 of the best of the elites in the house this weekend. So that's some good stuff going to go on with that. 19 of the ladies. And I'll tell you what, Super X is stacked up. With the ladies, there's 13. I think with the boys, there's 64 signed up for the Super X men's class. So there's going to be some big stuff going on top of the big hill all weekend long. So, man, I'll tell you what, it's nice right now. The wind is not very much of a factor, but pay attention to the flags all around the track this weekend, guys. As those flags start changing direction, you feel the wind kick up. It's a whole different level when you're on the 8-meter hill up there. So there's all kinds of adjustments going to be going on with all these riders all weekend long as we got all the different weather conditions going to be happening here in Rock Hill. Especially tomorrow, they're calling for the big wind. So all you team guys out there and all your team pit areas out there, make sure you guys have your team tents strapped down tight overnight. If not, take your covers off because you don't want to lose any of your team tents and covers and all that kind of stuff. So make sure you guys are strapping all those down and getting things dialed in before you leave this evening because we do have some weather coming in. As Rock Hill always likes to throw us those curveballs out here, and, you know, you'll get 4 seasons in one day out here. It just happens. That's the way it goes. But it's all good. We'll be racing. The track surface is prime, as usual. In Rock Hill, they always keep it dialed in for the weekend, so it's always a good thing. Piedmont EMS in the house. Thank you guys for hanging out with us all weekend long. I know they like to enjoy the show all weekend, and they take care of all of our riders off the track, on the track, as things are going down. So thank you guys. Piedmont EMS in the house.
A racing legacy is built from dedication, hard work, blood and sweat. Discover your purpose. Unlock the passion. Inspire the next generation. Create your own legacy. ProMax. Be your own pro.
Super X ladies on the deck on the big hill. Haggerty, Niederberger, Godoy, Brunet, Alden, Franco, and Miller lock loaded, ready to go. Oh, double A all the way down the hill. Going to get things fired up. Super X ladies headed into that first turn. Got to be Niederberger looking for that 2 spot. Franco picking it up on the 3 as they drive out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Super X ladies on track as we get things going on in and out of turn number 2. Albie's box colors. It's all Niederberger takes it upstairs down through that 3 straightaway for the answer group. That last turn we go. Coming back at us, getting it done on that top spot. It's all double A. Alexis all back to the stripe. Niederberger going to hit that 2 spot. She'll come back around. Franco for the 3 as they come back in. Brunet going to get the 4. Keeping things moving on right there. Oh, yeah. First rack of the Super X ladies. 13 riders in the group today. Munoz, Velez, Bedoya, Pino, Alvarez, Foster, Tengua on deck, ready to go. Another one headed downtown in a hurry right now. Get things fired up. First turn, got to be 110% on the top spot. Munoz Velez out of turn number 1. Going to get things going on down the second straightaway. Looking for that 2 spot, see what's going on. Maybe it's Team Quebec picking it out. Going to be Team Tengua looking for that 2 spot. Bring it back through. That's the 5 by Alvarez out of Sarasota, Florida. Coming down that 3 straightaway. Bring him into that last turn. Coming back at us. Happy Feet. Got to be Pino on the 3 spot. She's driving out of the last straight. Coming back down to it. Still getting it done out front. All the way back to the line. 110%. Going to get it into the stripe. Going to go Munoz Velez on the top spot as she comes back around. Alvarez and Pino 1, 2, and 3. Get things rolling on with that one right there. Super X men on deck right now. 64 riders in the group today. Kelly, Remy, Filipoff, Garcia, Devinar Jr., Tremmel, Kernluck, and Bailey locked, loaded, ready to go. Super X-Men headed downtown in a hurry right now, looking for that top spot. We'll see what's going on down in turn number 1. Bombshell Factory Canada going to get it fired off out of the first turn down that second straightaway. Who's got the horsepower to keep things going on? Kelly, Remy, Filipoff, Garcia, Devinar Jr. in and out of turn number 2 down that 3 straightaway they go. 6 colors, got to be Tremmel on the top spot, keeping things going on. About Alberta, Calgary. Oh, there's a little move out of the last turn. The 444 coming back down that ladder. Double 44 coming back to Garcia. Back to the line to the 2 by. Remy get the 3 coming back down 2. It's got to be Kurtluck for the 4 as we come on back across the stripes. Super F men locked and loaded, ready to go. Coomer, Boyd, Kaiser, Schwartz, Debridge, Jolly, and Binge on deck. Oh, Ozzy, gonna get it fired off right now. Taking this one, gotta be Jolly. Headed into turn number 1. Remix gonna get it going on the first turn down the second straightaway. Kaiser looking for the 2 spot. Bringing it down that second straightaway. Super X-Men on track as they drive it in and out of the second turn. Third straight coming back down to us. Keeping it going on. Hayden Boyd looking for the 3 spot. Single file as they drive into that last turn. But it's all the Aussie on the top spot as he keeps things going on. Back down to us. Jolly bringing it back down that last straightaway. Jolly, Kaiser, 1, 2, 69. bike going to come back around. Boyd going to get the 3. 13, Schwartz going to get that 4 as they drive it on back home out of moto number 8. 9's your moto now. Baez, Jones, Cormier, Blakely, Wirtz, Burgos, Howell, and Anderson. Another one off the big hill right now as they head this one down into that first turn. Another 110% rider headed off them, fired off out of the first turn down that second straightaway. Got to be Wirtz on this one out of Tampa, Florida. Keeping things moving on into turn number 2. Little single file actually going on. A little top bomber coming in out of the second turn, third straightaway. Keeping it going on. Cormier on that 934 bike. Driving it down the 3 straightaway in and out of that last turn to go. Going to ramp it up one more time. It's on Wirtz on the top spot. Coming back down 2. It's a 904 bike. Burgos on that 2. Getting that 3 spot locked in, 103 in the 6 bike. Baez going to get the 3. Anderson will pick up your 4 on the way back through. More SX men on top of the big hill. Parmesano, Mendito, Fosdyke, Howe, Hale, Salem, Burgesson, Day, and Jarin on deck, ready to go. More SX men going to get fired off. Oh, nice one on the outside. Full tilt rider taking this one downtown. Got to be the world champ, Shawnee Day. Going to turn down the second straightaway. Salem looking for the 2. Jaron on that 3 spot. See what goes on as they head now that second turn. Parmesano. Factory Babs picking up on the 3 as they drive this one down that 3 straightaway. Last turn. See who's got ramped up. Come back home all the way back down to us. It's all Day on the top spot. Day getting wrapped up right down that last straightaway. 131 by Jaron for the 2. We'll pick it up. Parmesano on the 3. Salem for your 4 as they drive it on back home. Mangwell, Colling, Abercrombie, Rodriguez, Stroop, Herrera, Kaiser, McNeil on deck. Whoa, last one down the first straightaway. We'll get him checked out right away as we drive this one in and out of turn number 1. Down the second straightaway, Colling looking for that top spot right now. Down rider back up. Yeah, Mad Cycles rider. Make some noise for Stroop. Coming out of the second turn down the third straightaway, ramping it up right now. The 847 by keeping things going on. Colling on that top spot. Rolling on right now as they drive this one back down the line in and out of that last turn. Still Colling on the front lines, getting things rolling on back down to us. Colling coming back to the stripe, looking for Kaiser on that 2 spot, the 22 by of Abercrombie. Going to bring it back. Mangwell, where's your number plate? You need that one as you're coming back home. Down rider back up over here. You guys make some noise for them as we're coming back through. More SX men on top of the big hill right now. Kaminsky, Lampley, Bryant, Kelleher, Jadoin, Medeiros, Gunn, Cornbill. Stay Strong Colors headed downtown. Big Mikey Bryant, good to see him going down the big hill. Getting things going on out of the first turn. Down the second straightaway. Bryant on the top spot, keeping things going on right now. Jadoin looking for the 2s. They drive this. Louis Kaminsky on that 3 spot, riding the flat pedals. Dirt jumper style as he comes down the 3 straightaway. In and out of that last turn we go. Coming back out of still. It's all Stay Strong on the top spot. Bryant coming back down that last straightaway. Bryant, Jadoin side by side. Doing Kaminsky will get the 3 as you're coming on back down too. As Kelleher going to get the 4, driving it on back down the line. More Super X-Men on top of the big hill. Trujillo, Dorothy, O'Neill, Schammel, LeBlanc, Kitagawa, Rodriguez, and Hunt. Another gate down off the big hill right now. Kitagawa got a pretty good shot down into that first turn out of Osaka, Japan. I told you guys it's all international this weekend, even in the Super X group as we head down that second straightaway. The silent assassin got to be Trujillo, picking it up on the 2 spot. Driving it down the second turn. Third straightaway, 93 bike, ramping it up right now. Rodriguez coming back down, getting things going on into that last turn. He'll bring it back around. Daylight Cycles. That 4 straightaway back to the line, looking for that 4 spot in the 72 of Brady O'Neill as he comes on back home, getting it going on back to the stripe. Some good stuff going on right there. More Super X on top of the big hill. Zeal, Drowinick, Wojcicki, Evans, Bedoin, Bruni, Anderson, and Sanchez. Another one headed down in that first turn. I see a lot of daylight coming my way into turn number 1. Amakai Anderson going to fire it off out of the first turn down the second straightaway. He's got company coming down that 2 straightaway into hip pocket. We'll see what happens with these guys driving back around. In and down turn number 2 down that 3 straightaway down 62 bike. Evans, Georgia boy picking it up on the 2 spot down the 3 straight into that last turn coming back at us. Looking for full tilt. Got to be Bruni. Bruni ramping it up, and it's all Amakai Anderson on the top spot. Back to the line. We'll go Evans on the 2 back to the stripe. How about Bruni going to pick up that 3 spot as we come on back home? Some good stuff going on with those boys right there. And where you at, Carolina? The Elite Ladies on top of the big hill right now. Alita Beeman, Sharif Fayad, Sierra Allendorf, Rachel Mydock, Mackenzie Gayhart, Kiera Murphy, and your world champion, Felicia Stansel. The best of the best from around the world, the Elite Ladies headed on down in that first turn right now. World champion getting fired off out of the first turn. Make some noise. Felicia Stansel, USA, getting it going on down that second straightaway. Powerline, DFR. Fayed on that 2 spot. Gayhart on the 3 full tilt rider. Bring this one back through. U20 champion as she keeps it going on. Beam and down that 3 straightaway. The ladies bring it back around in and out of that last turn. We're going to go. It's all Stansel on the top spot as she owns the show right now. Coming back down to us. Stansel, Fayed coming back down the last straightaway. Gayhart going to pick it up on the 3. Looks like it's going to be Beeman picking up that 4 spot as they come back through. More Elite Ladies on top of the big hill right now. Lexi Sutton, Peyton Ridenauer, Brooke Kraft, Mariana Deludo, Brianna Winter, and Elise Willoughby. Here we go, more Elite Ladies headed downtown. The Peanut got a pretty good shot into turn number 1. Right now we're going to fire it off. Lisa Beast Willoughby on the 2. Making her pro debut this weekend. Got to be Brown a winner on that 3 spot. No mom and dad are at home watching right now as they drive this one back through in and out of that second turn. Right now we're getting things going on. Mongoose Squad coming down the 3 straightaway. Seeing some daylight though coming back at us. See what happens back around. Willoughby ramping it up, but it's all right now. We're on the top spot. Back to the line. Right now. Willoughby, Winter, Kraft going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. More Elite Ladies on top of the big hill right now. Manuela Rowland, Delaney Vaughn, Dominique Smith, Alexis Colby, Tegan Pasquale, and Lauren Reynolds. Ladies headed down. Oh, Vaughn got a big pop on this one. She'll take it down to turn number 1. Reynolds on the outside, though, trying to drive it back around out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Still, it's all Vaughn. DK Bicycles on that top spot. She's getting things going on. USA Cycling Elite Women National Champion on the top spot. She takes it down through that 3 straightaway. Lausenberg got to be Lauren Reynolds on the 2 spot. Back at us. Lightning Alexis Colby trying to strike right now. Comes into the last turn. She'll settle for that 3 spot as they drive it down that last straightaway. Pasquale picking it up on the 4 on the way back home as they come back through, and that's the way it's going to go right there for the elite women as they come back around. Louis Pasquale, I know he's probably tuned in. Coach Willoughby and Mila, I know they're tuned in at home. What's going on, Sammy? And I know Sammy's tuned in for this one because we got the elite men on deck right now. 43 riders in the group today. Brian Corrales, Nick Adams, Bodie Turner, Cameron Larson, and Sylvan Andre. Gate is down, men headed downtown in a hurry right now. Larson got a pretty good shot for the Carl Posse into number one. It's all Larson on that top spot, down the second straightaway. Here comes the big berm coming back down to us. Andre on that two spot. The rocks are ripped tangent, boy. Got to be Adams and Turner ramping it up on the 3-4s. They drive it out that three straightaway. Keep things on. It's all Larson on the spot. He's locked in right now. Larson coming back at us in and out of that last turn. He's going to go. Larson, Andre ramping it up down the last straightaway. Adams trying to make it back. It'll go Larson, Andre, Adams, Turner, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Corrales on the 5 spot. James Palmer, P.J. O'Brien, J. Holman Severa, Noel Cardwell, and Romain Mayette on deck. Another one headed downtown in a hurry right now. Pretty good shot on the inside right there as we head on into that first turn. Jay Holman got to be Severa out of Venezuela. Oh, no. Palm Dog got the exit out of turn number one. Not where he wanted to be, but he lives to tell about as they drive this one in and out of turn number 2. Down that 3 straightaway, 204 bike of Mayette on the top spot. He's got the drive going on down that 3 straightaway. Getting on the 2 spot. Got to be Severa. Severa bring him in and out of the last turn. Still getting it done out front. It's all Mayette on the top spot. Mayette, Severa, Cardwell, one of the locals, bringing him back around on that 3 spot. He'll bring this one back through. Get it done for Reggie's Bike Shop out of North Carolina. He's coming back home. More elite men on top of the big hill right now. Weston Merlot, Wilson Goyez, Cameron Bramer, Isaac Kennedy, and Ryan Tugas. Another one headed down the hill right now. Got a pretty good shot. Chase Keller's getting things going on in that first turn. We'll give him a little Aussie as we fire it off. Isaac Kennedy on the top spot. Down that second straightaway. Getting it going on. Goya's picking it up on that 2 spot. Out of Ecuador. Bramer hanging up a little bit right there, but he holds on to it as he drives this one down the 3 straightaway. There we go. Winding him up. Merlot trying to find a way to that 3 spot. Looking for low points. But it's all Isaac Kennedy on the top spot as he's got this one wrapped up right now coming down the last straightaway. Kennedy out front. Lara 2 as we drive it back to the line. Tugas, the Canadian, going to pick up the 3 spot. We'll give a little shout out to Bruce Morris and the Lux gang out there in Australia. They're tuned in on a beautiful Friday. Another one on deck right now. McKeep Hobson, Cameron Wood, Braden Keppel, Riley Meyer Clement, and your 5-time USA BMX number 1, Joris Dade. Gates down. Here we go. Got a pretty good shot with this one down into turn number 1. Cam Wood going to fire it up and get things going out of the first turn. Got to be Dade on that 2 spot. Riley Meyer Clement, he's looking for a way down that second straightaway. See what he's got going on. Getting a little hung up right there. Everybody making the jump, though, as they drive this one in and out of turn number 2. It's all Wood. Dade, 1-2. Down that 3 straightaway they go. Campbell sitting on the 3 spot. Ramping it up right now as we keep things moving on. Hobson looking for a little shop, and he's doing a little blow point coming back down to us. Going to bring it back to the line. It's all Wood. Dade, 1-2, back to the stripe. Kemple on the 3 spot. More elite men on deck right now. Like I said before, 43 of the best from around the world in the house. Getting it going on. Rain Langford, Cameron Moore, Spencer Cole, Joseph Lito, Samuel Zuleta on deck. Pretty good shot out of Lito, headed down into turn number one. He's going to get things moving on right now as he drives this one out of the first turn. Got to be more looking for that two-spot. Langford ramping it up right now. He's looking for little points as they head down that second straightaway. Somebody had to pull the ripcord, fouled the plug a little bit right there, but he gets back through it. But it's all Lito on the top spot. Lito keeping things going on. Lito coming down to it. Spencer Coltrane looking at all that too. In and out of that last turn. Langford ramping it up as they drive this one back down that last straightaway. It's all Lito on the top spot. Back to the line. Going to go Lito. Cole 1-2 back to the stripe. Langford for your 3 as they bring him on back around. Zuleta going to get the 4 more coming back through, and that's the way it's going to go. Another one on deck, ready to go off the top of the big hill. Kenneth Gustafson, Zach Van Kamen, Kyle Jensen, Riley Lavaredo, Riley Graham, and Pedro Benalcazar. Another one firing off down the hill we go. Van Kamen got a pretty good shot inside as he gets going on out of that first turn. Kenny G picking it up on 3 as they drive it down that second straightaway. See what's going on with these guys right now. Benalcazar, he's trying to drive it in that second turn. Over the big berm, then go, bring it back down that third straightaway. Everybody ramping it up, coming down 3 straightaway, looking for the top spots. Laparedo, ramp, Benalcazar coming back to us, but it's all Van Kamen on the top spot. Cartel coming back down that last straightaway. Got a little company coming. Are going to head back for the 2 spot. Kenny G for the 3 as they come up back in. Lavaredo going to get the 4. Another one on deck, ready to go. Jeremy Smith, Corbin Sherrod, Curtis Cray, Anthony Picardo, Simba Bernard, and Jesse Welch. Down the second straightaway. Corbin Sherrod, the top spot. Daylight cycles in and out of the second turn, third straightaway. Jay Smooth moving on right now. He's looking for a low point along the way, keeping things going on. Bernard picking it up on the 2. Oh, a little French connection, trying to ramp it up straightaway. But it's all Sherrod on the top spot. Back to, Bernard going to stretch it out on him right there as we come back through and get it going on. Sherrod for the 2 spot. Woo! Hot lap going on with the boys right off the bat. Get things going on. Rico Bierman, Miguel Calixto, Juan Carlos Diaz, Wade Turner, Andre LaCroix, and Max Austin. Another one headed downtown. The Kiwi out of New Zealand. Got to be Rico Bierman off the top spot. He's going to get things going on. New Zealand national champion. He's going on down through that second straightaway. LaCroix ramping it up. He's looking for a way into that low point zone. Coming back to us. It's all Bierman on the top spot as he drives this one down that 3 straightaway into that last turn we go. Calixto trying to make it happen on the 2. On the 3, driving it back around, in and out that last turn we go. See who's ramping this one up on the way back through. Still getting it done. It's all Rico Bierman on that top spot, 5:13, 2:41. As they come on back home, LaCroix going to get the 3 as they come back around. Juan Carlos Diaz on that 2 spot as he gets it wrapped up right there, coming back home. That's the way it's going to go. Drop it down. Vet Pro action on the hill right now. Justin Ledoux, Damian Lacombe, Victor Alioid, Bo Foster, Nick Long, KJ Romero, and the Alabama Slammer, Barry Nobles. The showdown going to happen right now with these guys. Oh, Noble's got a pretty good shot. The captain, Nick Long, though, he's going to try to drive these guys in that first turn. Oh, Romero on that 2 spot. Oh, the big dog got him in the cone, picking it up on the 3. As they bring this one in and out of that second turn, coming back at us. Nobles, Chase BMX on that top spot. Supercross looking for the 2. The showdown goes on right now as they drive this one back. Oh, trying to knock on the door as we come back down the last straightaway, bring it back home. It's all Nobles, Romero, Lacombe, and Long stretching it out, but he didn't quite have enough long stretch on Lacombe right there as he'll settle for the 4 as they come across the stripe. Woo! Some good stuff with these guys right there. Vet Pro action. Got another one locked and loaded, ready to go. Jake Peebles, Tiago Diaz, Jeff Upshaw, Stephen Rupert, Dustin Jacobs, Carlos Pearson, Emilio Falla, and John Pavlik. Locked, loaded, ready to go. Here we go downtown. Emilio! Got to be following top spot. Upshaw. I see the backward crank flip going down that first straightaway. Get things going on. Bring this one into that second turn. Who's got the horsepower to get it done? Oh, the Dustman Jacobs and the Rip Crew picking it up on the 3. They drive this one in and out the second turn. Third straight we go. Coming back down to us. It's all following the top spot. He owns the program into that last turn, but Upshaw knows how to ramp it up a little bit along the way. Back to the line we're going to go. Follow Upshaw. 1, 2. Jacobs and Peebles going to get the 4 as we ronk this one and bring it all the way back down the line. That's the way it's going to go right there. Second round motos for the pros will go at 4:45.
Little Tikes, Little Bikes, got to be Johnson running the show. Ellerton, Tapia, Cora, Ransdell, and Zimmerman. Oh, yeah. Good Friday afternoon coming at you from Rock Hill, South Carolina. Let's turn and burn out of number 3. I got 2 riders. Moving on to a semi-main event, 21 riders in the mix today. 6 and under up in Gold Cup 2. 185 Tapia, both moving on. Automoto 28. 29 is the moto number on the track this time around. Here we go. Third straightaway race in action. Carrillo, Clark, D'Imperio, Donald, and Azaraga. In and out of turn number 3 we go. New rider moving up and under, looking to take this one over. Look like the 76 ride. Going to go top side right here. Got the Nag 3 in tow. 76 Nag 3. D'Imperio and Donnell. Transfers brought to you by the letter D. How about Burkholder, Mirziana, Kolke, Martindale, and Greer? J&R Colors got to be the beast running the show. Boo coming back at me on the 1. National 48 ride, going to set the pace in round 1. 29 ride, Kolke out of Ecuador coming back on that 2 spot. Moto number 30. 31 is moto on the track. Last rack at 6 and under mixed open. Looking for Mejia, Avendano, Gonzalez, Rogers, and James. Got to be Gonzalez, 09 Colors, getting it done on the 1. Joy. Going to turn and burn out of number 3 there. Single file coming back in my direction. First round race in action. 31 is your moto number. National 73, the F-Ride, going to hold on and move on to that 2 spot. That's Rogers. 32 is moto number. Got to be the Blue Cheetah, running out on point right now. No, that's Powers F Colors. Make that Urana getting it done on the 1. How about George, Chris, Pratt, and Dixon? Back in my direction on a Friday afternoon. Nag 11 ride. Urana going to lock it down on the 1. 73 ride. Chris coming back on that 2 spot. Moto 32. 33 is the moto number. Bonamy, Peterson, Boyve, Farrell, and Noila. Oh, yeah. Third straightaway race in action. Believe that's going to be Dynamite Daisy on the Nag 6 ride, running the show as they turn for home. Down the last straightaway through the section. A little giddy up and go from Noyola. Going to lock it down on the 1. Gold Cup 1 trying to hold on. Here's the 58 ride. Gold Cup 1 will hold on and move on. That's Peterson. The Moto 33, 34 is the Moto number 6 bike. Got to be Chris on the top side. Got Hernandez, Roberts, Phillips, and Bjorn. All looking to move on. 2 riders going to a semi-main event. 20 riders in the mix. 7-8 mixed open. Coming back at me right here. 6 bike going to lock down the top spot. Chris and the 818 ride of Bjorn. Both moving on. 35 is the Moto number. Last track of 7-8 mixed open. Jones, Salome, Pacheco, Stepanel, and Olson. Single file style through the section. LSG colors on the top side. Got to be Spanel. B-Bike going to show him the fast way around. Coming back at me. B-Ride and the World 5. Make that the Nag 5 of Salome. Sour Patch picking up that 2 spot. Full Tilt colors running the show down that 3rd to 2nd straightaway. 9-10 mixed open on the track. 23 riders, 4 groups. First rack, Tealis, Elizabeth, Beatty, Dyer, Owens, and Drillia. Oh, yeah, going Full Tilt on the radio. Got to be Nag 5 of Dyer coming back at me on a Friday afternoon. 1 bike, going to be Beatty on that 2 spot. Both riders moving on out of Moto 36. 37 is the Moto number on the track. Shoemaker, Sutton, Emerson, Mejia, Tweedy, and Hernandez. In and out of turn number 2. There's single file style. 2 riders moving on to a Friday afternoon semi-main event. 24 bike. Got to be Garrett Sutton. Sutton doing it for Nomads BMX out of Graham, North Carolina. Oh, Sutton got company coming in a hurry. Oh, man, you don't have to look back. Young ladies on the attack coming at me right here. Oh, got to be Mejia making hay down that flash straightaway. It's going to be Sutton holding on to the 1. Mejia picks up the 2. They're both moving on. Moto 37, 38. How about Avendano, Shanahan, Perkins, Shoemaker, Coughlin, and Smith? There's the Blue Cheetah running the show out on point right now. Albie's colors coming back at me. Out of Longwood, Florida, the Rock 1, getting it done. Drag racing back to the line on that 2 spot. 46 ride. Shoemaker on the 2. Moto 38. Picking up our down rider over in turn 1. Nice hand from the crowd. Going back on the 5-meter hill. 9-10 mixed open. Last track of these cats. Gannon, Kowalski, Milleron, Maselli, and Sweeney. Gate goes down. We're going racing down the front straightaway, trying to get away. Who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go? In and out of turn number 1. They're rolling. Second straightaway racing action. Starting to sort things out. Single file style. I got 2 riders moving on to a semi-main event. 3-rider break going on right here. In and out of turn number 2. Lead ride. Getting it done on the top side right now. Yeah. How about that 245 bike? That's Kowalski. Getting it done on the 1. Look like daylight colors. Got to be Milleron sitting on that 2 spot. Gigi and Kova on the turn for home. Gigi going to take a peek, but it's Kova getting it done on the 1 as they come back at me. Kovalowski going to get the 1 spot. Milleron coming back on the 2. Moto 39. 40 is the moto number down the 3rd straightaway. They're rolling with Molina, Zucchino, Milky, Manville, Newton, and Colvord. Oh, yeah. Back to the stripe. Nag 2 bike on the top side. Got to be the Zilla Monster. Newton, 848 to Molina coming back on the 2. 41 is the moto number 11-12 mixed open. 6 racks in total, 35 riders. Down that 3rd straightaway, they're rolling with Chavera, Beck, Lacey, Passwitz, Finley, and St. Pierre. Babs colors getting it done on the 1. Bay Area BMX colors, World 5. Got to be Chavera. 4 bike, good drag race right here. 5 bike going to slide by at the line. That's Finley. Local cat out of Fort Mill, South Carolina, doing it for Farmer Cycles. Finley and Chavera out of Moto 41. 42 is the moto number Massa, Smith, Spencer, Rodriguez, Shoemaker, and Pena. Pena, the World 2, going to lock it down on the 1. National 39 bike coming back on that 2 spot. That's Rodriguez and Pena. Moto 42, 43, the beat goes on. More 11, 12 mixed open, 2 riders to a quarter. Main event, Poirier, Griswold, Zink, DiBernardo, Canton, and Clark. Single file through the section. They're rolling 135 ride. Poirier and the Gold Cup 3 ride. DiBernardo go 1 and 2 out of moto 43, 44 is the moto number. Tomeno, Weiland, Wenzel, Kovacs, Garcia, and Tilley. Got to be Flash Kovacs. Albie's colors on the turn for home. Nag 5 ride. Going to get it done. Tongue out Tilley coming back for the pack crew on the 2. Out of moto 44. Coughlin, Salazar, Moran, Walters, and Johnston. Third straightaway base in action. 2 more spots in that 11-12 mixed open up for grabs right here. Oh, yeah, on the turn for home. Coming back in my direction. 84 ride. Running on the top side. Got to be Salazar. Salazar and the lucky 13 of the drummer boy, Moran. Doing it for in the zone. Out of moto 45, 46 is the moto number. Hey, stick with Nick. Got to be Avery getting it done on the 1 right now. J&R Keller's coming back at me. Proud Papa down at the finish line. National CNAT 15. A Walter coming back on that 2 spot. Jones and Walter. 24 riders in 13-14 mixed open. We're on the second of 4 racks. They're going to semi-main events. How about Dennis Day, Palmer, Aircloth, Schaffner, and Geron coming back in my direction. 875 by Geron, 38 by going to slide by the line. That's Schaffner, and Geron. Moto 47, 40 is the moto number now. How about Penner, Searfoss, Gallen, Book, and Zavonner? Velocity colors on the top side as they turn from. Got to be Crazy Legs, Searfoss. Searfoss going to lock it down on the 1. And the National 71 bike. Oh, Bach. Oh, that was Pender. CNAP 47. Sorry about that. So Pender and Bach. Coming back at me right now, 847 ride. Jarmilla, World 1 of Palacios, go 1 and 2 out of moto 49. Turning the page, 15-16 mixed up on the track now. 50 is your moto number. 17 riders in the mix today. They got semi-main events. Lacasse, McFerrin, Joseph, Mitchell, Shelton, and Cherrycoat. In ride on the top side, Lacasse and the R ride. A couple of consonants moving on out of moto 50. 51 is the moto number going downtown in and out of turn number 1. Kavner, Lawler, Dennis, Britton, Price, and Toro. Single file style, they'll roll it down that second straightaway. 2 riders moving on to a semi. Main event in and out of turn number 2. They're rolling. Oh, yeah. Who's got the get up? Who's got the go-go? Look like Toro running the show right now out of Bolivia. Oh, I got Albie's colors moving into that hip pocket. Kavner going to take a peek. We're going to drag race it back down the line. 201 of Toro. Going to lock it down on the 1-2 bike. Kavner coming back on that 2 spot. And a moto 51. 52 is the moto number on the track. How about Moat, Rothenbuehler, Toth, Saunders, and Transu. Daylight colors making the turn for home. Coming back in my direction. 7 bike. Matty Transu going to get on the 1 with the 15 ride of the Shark. Saunders. 53 is the moto number on the track. Cormier, Nelson, Laselli, Goins, Ricky, and Clean King. Oh, yeah. And out of the last turn, Pac-Man running the show on the JNR ride. Got to be Isabella Nelson. Nelson going to pick up that top spot. Gold Cup 2 colors. The one-man show, Harrison King. And a moto 53. 54 is the moto number 1 rack of 31 and over riders. Meyer, Rabetton, Blaisdell, Parker, Claude Garreau, Myers, and Campbell. Top 3 going to the show on a Friday night. Coming back at me, 113 ride. Blaisdell going to lock it down on the 1. The R ride of Parker going to pick up that 2 spot. 77 trying to hold on. 135. Looked like the 135 got him at the line. 77. .135, Ryan Meyer moving on with the Blaisdell and Parker. Back to little Tikes, little bikes. Here we go. 6 under open. Blazing the trail down that second straightaway with Jones, Allen, Dalsis, and Salva. One spot up for grabs right here. One rider taking the lunch money on the top side right here. Gold Cup 2, the Rad Man, Dalsis. Dalsis on the getaway right now. Got wicked colors. Got to be Action Jackson Jones. Jones going to take a peek right here. Captain, this is how they're racing. 6 and under open. Coming back at me. Dalsis, Jones. Dalsis going to lock it down and move on. The Rad Man. 56 is the moto number 7-8 open on the track. How about Snyder, Spenda, Griffith, Carlson, and Hotchkiss? 09 colors got to be Hutch the clutch. Easy breezy on the top side for the Nag 2 ride. 15 by Hot Sauce Hotchkiss coming back on the 2 out of moto 56. 57, Kovac, Salzgiver, Noriega, Ransdell, and Caputo. Got to be Noriega, the Tiger, running out on the top side as they turn for home. LSG colors sitting on that 2 spot. Going to be Caputo, Noriega, and Caputo will go 1 and 2 and move on out of moto 57. 58 is the moto number. Manriquez, Sullivan, Long, Zink, and Irwin. One bike running out on point right there. Got to be Boo Boo Long. Long on the top side as they turn for home, coming back at me. Long got company coming. 2 spot. Look like the Gold Cup 1. Wyatt Irwin. Nope, Nag 4. So I got the 1 in the Nag 4. Going to be Long and Sullivan. Both moving on. 59 is the moto number 9-10 open. 30 riders in the mix. 6 racks of these cats looking for Bowers, Pomeranke, Montero, Hill, Massa, and Bruns. The 468 and the 12 ride. Got to be Montero and Peanut. Both moving on. Out of moto 59. 60 is the moto number. Man in Black on the attack. Boivay, Ledron, Letelier. Hey, you can't run your state plate. Whoever that was in the last moto, you had a state plate on. Coming back at me, 27 ride. Got to be Boivay and the Nag 16 ride of the Mighty Mouse Graves. Out of moto 60. 61, how about Hawk, Noyola, Scanlon, Caps, Idaraga, and Young. Factory Bay Area BMX colors coming back at me. Idaraga getting it done on the 1. That crew's on tour right now. Those cats are going fast as well. Gold Cup 1 ride coming back on that 2. Idaraga for the Babs crew. Noyola on that 2 spot. Automoto 61. 62 is moto number on the track. 9-10 open. 2 riders going to a quarter. Main event, Smith, Clark, Widener, Healy, Gonzalez, and Forget. Coming back at me, Nag 1, Gold Cup 1, pair 1's moving on. Going to be Smith and Widener. Moto 62. 63 is the moto number. How about Lake, Mancini, Lord, Burkholder, and Gray. Single file as they turn for home. I got wicked colors on that 2 spot. Lead ride coming back at me. 791 bike going to grab that top spot. 5 bike comes back on the 2. Mancini and Gray. Automoto 63. 64 is the moto number. How about Moratelli, Raina, Smith, Rogers, and Tapia. Powers FX colors getting it done on the 1. Got to be Moratelli. 543 ride. Good drag race on that 2 spot. 10 bike. Jay Smith getting it done on the 2. Moto 64. 65, Boivay, Backer, Galbali, Trumpeter, Roberts, and Byer. 35 ride. Got to be Boivay getting it done on the 1. Nag 7 bike of the Bull Backer. Doing it for Factory LDC. Cardoza, Myers, Dunn, Lindner, Guidry, and Hicks. Grandma got the wild man running the show in and out of the last turn coming back at me. Black Crown colors, easy like a Sunday morning. Nag 11 ride, moving on 2 bike into on that 2 spot. Got to be Louisiana Lightning, Aiden Guidry. Lost a rider or 2 over there going into turn number 1. Got 1 up and riding it off. 1 still collecting his stuff. Nice hand for both riders. 67 is the moto number. Tafflin, Lanners, Williams, Benowitz, Yeager, and Ellis. 11-12 open. Third of 4 rounds coming at us. Two more riders going on to that semi-main event. Oh, man, got to be freaking Leonard's taking the S-squared ride on the top side as he goes downtown in and out of turn number 1, second straightaway getaway. Leonard's getting it done right now. Factory full tilt, Florida, full tilt colors. Look like the Night Train Williams sitting on that 2 spot, but right now it's the Henry Leonard show. Freaking Leonard's nag 1 on the 1 as he gets downtown in and out of number 3 LSG colors, trying to take a peek at that 2 spot. Leonard's coming back at me. He'll lock it down. Nag 12 right at Williams going to pick up that 2 spot. I don't know. 67, 68 is the moto number. Bernier, Deriba, Sato, Hashimoto, Schultz, and Fulton. Bay Area BMX colors. Got to be Deriba getting it done on the 1. 777s flying. 987 bike on that 2 spot. That's Sato, Deriba, and Sato. Albright, Flores, Blakely, Jones, Ruiz, and Hebner. Got to be the road runner. Going full tilt on the radio. Nag 6 ride. Turning for home. Top side colors. Full tilt. Going to get it done on the 1-2 bike. Jackson Blakely picking it up in moto 69. 70 is the moto number. Single file down the 3rd straightaway. Esposito, Reeder, Schauble, Dancher, and Pigo. The goose is loose, getting it done on the 1. Coming back at me, make that the Nag 18 ride. That was Esposito. Oh, man. Got to be Reeder on that 2 spot. Little D. Now's the time to go over and hit up the USA BMX Racewear. Big D's always in a better mood when Little D makes a first-round transfer. Get your event T-shirts, USA BMX Racewear. Go over there, hit them up. Coming back at me right now. Nag 16 and the 881. Barone and Moratelli. Moto's 71. 72 is the moto number. Oh, yeah, Knowles, Bertoli, Felker, Lips, and Burgos. Got to be the Farmer Felker. Coming back at me. Nag 1 on the 1. Got the G ride in tow. That's Bertoli. For the Daylight crew on the 2, Automotos, 72, 73, Miller, Mental, Hayes, Kaiser, and Schultz. LSG colors, got to be Kaiser. Kaiser running the show right now, got Racing Mason Hayes sitting on that 2 spot for the Mongoose USA BMX Foundation. Coming back at me, Kaiser and Hayes. Automotos, 73. How about Cauley, Passanisi, Ming, Enman, and Cherrycoat? The Animal all over it on the 1 right now. Albie's colors coming back at me. National 66 ride. Going to be the Nag 14 of Cauley on the 2. The Animal and the Beast. Moto 74. 75 is the moto number coming back at me. Looking for Daylight right there. Got to be Matty Brewer, 8 ride. 3 bike, looking for a little room as well. That's Quintana. And a moto 75. 76 is the moto number. Hobson, Welch, Kelly, Hankel, and Pedal. Single file in and out of the 3rd turn. 2 riders going on to a 15-16 open semi-main event. Nag 13 ride. Got to be Cash Hobson. Nag 9 ride of the Dragonfire Pedal on that 2 spot. How about Bruns, Farmer, Sutherland, Unger, and Isaacs? 5 bike. Got to be the Fro doing it for Black Widow out of St. Michael, Minnesota. Coming back at me right there. 5 bike. Isaac going to be moving on with the 17 ride of Sweet and Smoky Bruns. The moto's 77. 78 is the moto number. How about Fast, Skinner, Sebrel, Heflin, and Van Cleve? DFR colors on the 1 right now. Got to be Van Cleve as he turns home in bike. Going to lock down a spot in that semi-main event. 16 ride on that 2 spot. That'll be the hot shot Skinner doing it for Reggie's crew. Skinner and Van Cleve. Automoto 78. 79 is the moto number on the track. 17-20 open. 3 riders going straight to a main event. Petrovich, Hernandez, Reck, Gortney, Shar, Clapp, and Drinkard. In bike. Got to be Drinkard on the 1. Got the Nag 14 and the 19. It's going to be Hernandez and Shar all going to the show. Automoto 79. 80 is the moto number. 21-25 open. Total point racing for these cats. Harney, Gomez, Smith, single file through the section. They're rolling. Man in black getting it done on the 1. Got to be Austin Harney. Harney out of Winchester, Virginia. 141 ride. Gomez on the 2. Smith on the 3. First round goes down just like the moto sheet. Harney, Gomez, and Smith. 31 and over open. I got 7 riders in the mix today. Top 3 going straight to the show. Tomato, Ybarra, Stanley, DeHaven, Larry, Praglowski, and Walter. Oh, fear the beard. Got to be Eduardo getting it done on the 126 bike. Larry trying to hold on to that 2 spot. Everybody's after his lunch money. 2 bike will slide by at the line. That's DeHaven. And Larry grabbing that 3. Moto 81. Oh, yeah. Tikes, big bikes, Urena, Snyder, Knees, Willen, Dowdy, and Slattery. Oh, got to be Urena getting it done on the 1 right now. Powers FX Colors out of Boca Raton, Florida. Easy breezy on the turn for home. I got 2 riders going to a semi. Main event, Urena going to pick up that top side ride. 9 bike. Look like the Nightmare Dowdy going to hold on and move on from the 2. Moto 82, 83. How about Hegberg, Benami, Sessa, Medor, Campbell, and Maben? Single file through the section. They're rolling full tilt radio colors. Got to be the rock star, Remy Sessa. Sessa coming back at me. 21 ride out of Texas with the 12 bike. Sessa and Hegberg. On a Moto 83. 84. How about Piper, Ellison, White, and Windows? Oh, yeah. Wicked colors all over that top side right now. Got to be the Viper, Piper Ellerton. Oh, man. I got the H, the R, and the P trying to hold on to that 2 spot. I got Piper Ellerton and Camison Piper. Pair of Pipers trying to get it done. Here comes the 6 ride. Piper and Piper both moving on. And Ellerton and a Camison. Moto 84. 85 is the Moto number 9 riders in the mix. 9-10 girl cruisers coming back at me. Snyder, Smith, Salter, Alvarez, and Kopetsky. The Baby Mangler, Nag 3 ride, Nag 5 ride. Going to hold on to that 2 spot. Kopetsky holding off a late charge by the Bugsy Smith. Kopetsky and Alvarez on a Moto 85. 86 is the Moto number looking for Smith, Gray, Biskupski, and Milligan. The Blue Cheetahs on the prowl. Nag 7 bike coming back at me. Smith going to lock it down. Got 1 more. Another 7 bike coming back on that 2 spot. That's Biskupski for the 09 crew. The Moto 86. Turning the page, 87 is the Moto number 11, 12-year-old girl cruisers. Pringle, Newton, Garcia, Tilley, Blankstrom, Manville, and Smith. 3 bike getting it done right there. Coming back at me, the 3 and the 521. Thank you, World 3, grabbing that top spot. That was Newton. Moving on with Blankstrom. Coming back at me right now, 2 more spots up for grabs. Got to be Snipes getting it done on the 146 and the A-Ride. 46 will hold on to that 2 spot. Ellie Pierce moving on with the Sniper Snipes. The Moto 88. 89, how about Hill, Transu, Boker, Crassel, Nealon, and Davis coming back in my direction. Nag 10 bike, got to be Tate. Going to grab that top spot. Nag 3 ride of the machine. Both moving on out of Moto 89. Kelleher, Williams, Wilson, Custer, and Pierce. The missile making her move in and out of last turn. A little bump and run. Mia coming back at me. Nag 2 ride. Custer got the 3 ride in tow. Custer and Vicious Viv Williams go 1 and 2 out of Moto 90. 91 is the Moto number. More 13, 14-year-old girl cruisers. Last rack of these cats coming at me right here. How about Searfoss, McMillan, Montjoy, Sarasa, and Pringle. In and out of turn number 2 with Crazy Legs. Doing it for Velocity Bike Company out of Norwich, New York. 3rd straightaway race in action. Still Searfoss getting it done on the 1 Black Widow colors. Got to be Sarasa on that 2 spot as they turn for home. Coming back at me, Searfoss and Sarasa. Searfoss going to grab the 1 Gold Cup 1 of Sarasa on that 2 spot. At a Moto 91. 92 is the Moto number. Oh, man, Williamson, Cotto, Moran, Panucci, Foster, Franco, and Niederberger. Man, am I feeling hungry. Got to be Kylie getting it done on the 1 Niederberger. I'm looking for 3, the Gold Cup 2 and the Nag 8. So Niederberger, the Gold Cup 2 and the Nag 8. I know I got Samwell in there and the nag 2 ride. Coming back at me right here, going to be your National 48, your 848, and your 37. Robbins, Douglas, and Kelly all moving on out of 1720 Lady Cruisers. 94 is the moto number 21, 30-year-old ladies on the track right now. How about Robeson, Weimer, Brown, DeLucia, Fish, Jackson, and Bessinger. Top 3 moving on this time around. Nag 9 going to be Jackson, the 17, and the 50 ride. That's Brown and Robeson. All moving on out of moto 94. 95 is the moto number 36, 40-year-old Lady Cruisers. Iverson, Owen, Strayer, Ellerton, Hazlett, and Salter on the turn for home. Looking for 2 riders going straight to a main event in this one. 2 bike running the show right now. Got to be the Wild Thing. Hazlett, and the Nag 8 ride of Shockwave Strayer. The moto 95. 96 is the moto number Blair, Warner, Mitchell, Piatti, and Azaraga. I got to be 2 hottie, Katie Piatti getting it done right now. I got the Cheetah lurking on that 2 spot. Here comes the Fun Bomb. Warner going to turn up down that last straightaway. Piatti going to pick up the win. Warner going to hold on for the Alto Cruise. She's moving on out of that 2 spot. The moto 96. 97 is moto number 41, 45-year-old ladies. 3 riders going straight to a main event. How about Neves, Mayer, Lassard, Campos Moria, Murphy, Amaris, and Brady. Nag 2 ride. Campos Moria, 1 bike. Brady, and the 2 ride of Lassard. All moving on out of moto 97. Yep. Badanya going to get it done on the one. I'm looking for 2. National 97 ride of Lathan comes back on that 2 spot out of moto 98. 46, 50-year-old Lady Cruisers. How about 51, 55-year-old Lady Cruisers? Hill, Bitts, Harney, and Bonet. Down the big hill they're rolling in and out of turn number 1. Here we go down that second straightaway. LSG colors. Got to be Bitts, the CNAT 7 ride. Showing the ladies the fast way on the top side right now. In and out of turn number 2. Knock. Knocking on the door out of that 2 spot. Got to be Bonet coming down out of the mountains of West Virginia. Yeah. But right now it's got to be the Jennifer Bitts show. Bitts coming back at me. Easy breezy. Keeping the shiny side upright and moving on to a main event. On a moto 99. 100 is the moto number on the track. 56 and over Lady Cruisers. Pappas, Sheeran, and Kaminsky. Oh, yeah, I said 56 and over Lady Cruisers. How about a little hand? They're not in the grandstands. They're on the racetrack. Coming back at me right there. Pappas going to get it done on the 1. Mama Marge coming back on that 2 spot. Going to be Sheeran on the 3. Big hand for all of our Lady Big Wheels on this Friday afternoon. Little Tikes, big bikes, 7 and under cruisers on the track right now. 101 is that moto number. 25 riders in the mix. 5 racks. First rack got Gibler, Burkhart, Improda, McPhee, and Gaines. Improda, the Punisher, doing it for the Alpha National crew. Coming back down that last straightaway. Nag 2 ride of Improda, 29 ride of McPhee. Will go 1 and 2 out of moto 101. 102 is the moto number. How about Glonick, Bowling, Jennings, Lavoie, and Kratt. Single file down that 3rd straightaway. They're rolling. Heckler colors. Got to be Ryder Kratt getting it done on the 1. Kratt turning and burning back in my direction. He's got company coming in a hurry right there. 226 ride. Got to be the Hot Rod Hank Bowling and Kratt. At a 1:02, 1:03 is the moto number. How about Harrison, Melvin, Carlson, Reeves, and Cox? Single file style in and out of turn number 3. Back down that last straightaway. Who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go? 5 bike running the show right now. 5 bike nag 4 ride. Cox and Carlson both moving on at a 1:03. 1:04 is the moto number. Beat goes on. More 7 and under cruisers. We got 5 racks of these cats. 4th rack coming at you right here with Olson. Opposite, Fauché, Reynolds, and Shanahan. 81 bike out in the clean air. Waylon Shanahan getting it done on the 145 bike. Going to come back on that 2 spot. That's Christopher Olson. The 1:04, 1:05. How about Redmond, Dixon, Kensler, Romer, and Dixon? Single file down that 3rd straightaway in and out of your last turn. Coming back at me right here. Nag 3 ride. Got to be the Hot Rod Redmond. Doing it for Maryland S squared. Hot Rod going to get it done. Whoa, lost one down that last straightaway. 27 ride of Kensler. Coming back on that 2 spot. Those are your transfers out of 1:05. 1:06, they're a little bigger. They're a little faster. 8-year-old cruisers. How about Hardy, Gainey, Wegley, Hotchkiss, Ramos, and Demyuk? Oh, yeah. 7 ride. Got to be Wagley on that top side. Got the Diesel on the 2. There's a proud papa somewhere around here that he won't have to come back next time. How about Novotny, Buckholtz, Gaines, Jefferson, and Hernandez? Last turn race in action on the turn for home. 2 riders going to that 8 cruiser semi. Main event, your national 42 ride. The Hustler, Novotny, and the Gold Cup 3 of Yippee-Ki-Yay Jefferson at a 1:07. Picking up a couple of down riders on the last straightaway. Nice hand from the crowd. I got a Burgundy Nissan Rogue with a Virginia plate, UPK 2572. You're illegally parked over in Tent City. This is your warning to move it before it gets moved. That's a Burgundy Nissan Rogue, Virginia plate, UPK 2572. You can get it or it's going to be got. Choice is yours. Grillo, Maluski, Eddie, Honeycutt, and Williams. Single file style in and out of your last turn. Race leader takes a peek over his shoulder, doesn't have to look far back. Got to be ready, Eddie. Getting it done on the one, got the 10 bike. Depler, Bain, Williams slides on by at the line. Eddie coming in on that 2 spot. What a 1:08. 1:09, last moto 8-year-old cruisers. How about Salazar, Robles, Montero, Reeves, and Allen? On the turn for home, I got Powers FX Speed Colors. Got to be Fort Knox, Reeves locking it down on the 1. Your Nag 10 and your District 4 ride. And Noah the Shark Robles at a 1:09. 110 is the moto number. Got 3 riders in the mix right there in 9-year-old cruiser. Here we go. 17 riders making up the crew today. Bruns, Belcher, Perito, Autry, Ladron, and Gallegos coming back at me on the 1 right now. Got to be Cruzy to Racer. Autry trying to hold on to the 2 and will. I got Cruzy to Racer and a Wedgie going 1 and 2 and moving on. Out of moto 110. 111 is the moto number on the track. How about Novak, Scoggins, Maselli, Letillier, Alkalopsic, and Martinez? Last turn race in action coming back at me. Got to be the Hellion, Jackson Scoggins on the top side. National 49, National 23 ride at GQ Novak. Go 1 and 2 out of moto 111. 112 is the moto number. How about Amorosa, Westfall, Johnson, Burkholder, and Rainier? I got to be Westfall going full tilt on the radio on the top side right now out of Sonoya, Georgia. Coming back in my direction, 972 ride of Westfall. Going to lock it down on the 1. Got room for one more. The 15 bike of Ammo Amorosa. At a moto 112. Turning the page, 113 is the moto number on the track. 10-year-old cruisers got 29 riders in the mix. They're going a quarter. Main event, Smith, Hester, Day, Gray, Young, and Ingham. In and out of turn number 2. Got to be your national number 1, the Young Gun. Cody Young running the show on the 1 right now. Everybody's looking for that lunch money as they head down that 3rd straightaway. Who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go as we turn for home? Coming back in my direction on a Friday afternoon. Oh, yeah, your Nat 1, Young, going to hold on to that top side. 3 ride, going to get it done on that 2 spot, the Fireball Day. The 113. How about Harp, Seymour, Van Erdstein, Howell, Hernandez, and more. 2 more riders going to that 10 cruiser quarter main event. Got to be the Hummingbird. Harp doing it for Bassett. Back in my direction. 95 bike. Got the 5 ride of Jackson Howell. In tow on the 2. Harp and Howell. Pair of H's moving on out of Moto 114. Hill, Gorbatuk, Strayer, Williams, Grable, and Hawk. Single file down the 3rd straightaway. The big wheels are rolling. Who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go to move on to a quarter? Main event. Back down to the stripe. They're racing. Top spot ride right there. I got the 1 and the 2 moving on. Hawk and Hill as the transfer is brought to you by the letter H. 116 is the moto number more. 10-year-old cruisers. Jacobson, Gatto, Horn, Windows, Gronas, Dowdy. Single file style nag 10 ride jumping jacks with the 1 ride. Pair of Florida riders, Horn and Gatto out of 116. 117, how about Pommels, Greer, Gray, Sarasa, and Stauffer. Man in black on the attack right now. Got to be Chapstick Gray. Everybody's after his lunch money as they turn for home. Coming back at me. Gray trying to hold on and move on. Stauffer going to try and make his move right here through the section. They're rolling. 3 bike. Gold Cup 1. Both moving on. Gray and Stauffer. 118 is the moto number. Turning the page. 11-year-old cruisers. Montjoy, Piper, Donnelly, Conti, Cataldo, and Hubbard. Oh, nice up and under move right there. New rider trying to take over the top side as they turn for home. E-bike and your National 62. Montjoy and the heater Donnelly out of 118. 119, how about Warner, Cantrell, Dahlhauser, Andrade, and DeVilbus. Got to be the kid going for the Alto colors on the top side right now. JNR colors, Andrade on the 2, the kid and the little machine. Coming back at me 1 and 2 right here. Warner going to win the drag race this time around. Your National 6, your District 13. Both moving on. Out of Moto 119, Glonek, Santana, Marhofer, Quick, and Luther. Pack colors getting it done on the 1. Got to be White, Quick out of Akron, Ohio. Got TNT colors in the hip pocket. Going to be Marhofer as they turn for home. Quick and Marhofer. Marhofer sliding by the line. Quick on the 2. The Moto 120. 121 is the moto number. How about Menal, Stravolapos, Tyson, Atkins, and Greenwell. Got to be a flying Tyson. World 8 ride. Jacob running the show as he turns for home. Coming back at me. Tyson going to do it for the Black Widow crew. Your National 92 ride. A Mad Max coming back on that 2 spot. At a 121. 122, turning the page, 12-year-old cruisers with Seabrook, Rawlings, Filipoff, Markham, Fulton, and Lehue. Oh, you know who. Got to be Lehue doing it for the Rift Tangent crew as he turns for home out of Punta Gorda, Florida. Your World 3, Lehue, your 6th ride of the Penguin. Ah, Jack Markham, local hero, getting in there on that 2 spot out of 122. 123, how about Miska, Kopetsky, Yeager, Gulbally, Westfall, and Mathis. Oh, yeah, Nomad's colors. Got to be Jackson Kopetsky running on the top side as they turn for home. Kopetsky takes a quick look back, doesn't have to look far. The 4 bike, the Thunder Chicken, Mathis in his hip pocket. Mathis got company coming from Westfall. Mathis will hold on to the 2 and move on with Kopetsky. At a 123, how about Martin, Tyson, Johnson, Lee, and Weigel? Oh, yeah. Lucas says, as what Jacob did, I got to get the equalizer. Coming back at me, another flying Tyson, World 5, this time around with the District 6, Tyson and Johnson. Both moving on out of 124. 125 is the moto number on the track. 13-year-old cruisers with Brown, Toth, Munsell, Unger, Badaniak, and Jones. Who's got the gas and the go fast as we turn for home? Got to be the Badnator, local kid doing good. 20 ride coming back on that 2 spot. Badaniak and Unger. On moto 125, Tonkovich, Vicario, Douglas, Blastic, Owens, and Holzer, the rowdy one out on the top side. Got the dive bomber rolling on the 2. Just another day at the park. Holzer moving on with Douglas. Out of moto 126. 127, how about Dixon, Callow, Bertoli, Williams, Dirks, and Archambault. Seeing nothing but daylight on the top side. Got to be Bertoli. Bertoli out of Pompatone Plains, New Jersey, coming back at me, easy breezy, 4-bike, going to get it done on the 652 ride. Oh, Archambault coming back on that 2 spot. On number 127. 128, last of the 13-year-old cruisers on the track. Veritas, Tilly, Collins, Piper, Rod Shurin. Oh, nice up and under move right there by the HRP colors. Got to be Cam Bam Piper. Piper going to take this one over. Gold Cup 1, Gold Cup 2. Piper and Veritas moving on. The 128. 129 is the moto number on the track. 14-year-old cruisers, Besson, Lips, Walter, Van Erdstein, Mitchell, and Alvarez. 18 riders in the mix. 3 racks, 2 spots, and a semi. Main event, Gold Cup colors. Got to be Besson, and the 12, Lips. Adamoto, 129. 130, how about Whitaker, Nielsen, Aquio, Marlowe, Mendito, and Helsel. Lost a few in this one. What you see is what you got. Coming back at me, 2 ride. And the 1 ride. Marlowe and Aquio. Helsel's up. Mendito's up. Looks like Nielsen's up. That's Whitaker. All right, back to the action. How about Hobby, Renner, Gormley, Strickland, Stroop, and Ledesma. In and out of turn number 1, they're rolling 2 riders going to a 14 cruiser semi. Main event. Oh, yeah. HRP colors got to be Cash Money Strickland. Got company coming in a hurry right there. Going to be the pup, Gormley. Local cat going fast in and out of your last turn. Coming back at me for the Mad Cycles crew. Gormley going to log it down on the 1. Strickland will pick up that 2 spot and move on. Automoto 131. 132 is the moto number on the track. 15-year-old cruisers this time around. Here we go. 4:03 on the clock on the wall. We got 40 minutes till the pros come back around. Daylight colors getting it done on the 163 ride of O'Neill, 29 ride of Irwin. Go 1 and 2. At a 132. 133 is the moto number. Zentz, Monk, Adams, McPherson, and Zucchino. Power FX colors getting it done on the top side right now. Got to be Zucchino out of Fort Myers, Florida, on the turn for home. Crank out colors going to be Zentz on the 2 spot. Zucchino and Zentz. Hey, Nick, how often does the transfer get brought to you by a pair of Z's? Zentz and Zucchino both moving on. Transfer is brought to you by the letter Z. Skinner, Hancock, Borowski, DeVilbus, and Piper. Easy breezy for the Gold Cup 2. R.J. Hancock, 1 ride, coming back on that 2 spot. That's Henry Borowski. Automoto 134. 135 is the moto number 1 rank of these cats. 16-year-old cruisers, 7 riders in the mix. Tag, Rolick, Waszewski, Zavaner, Thomas, Kopecik, and Lenners. 3 ride, Kopsik going to get a spot. 13 ride, Lenners, and the 31 ride of Rolick. Kopsik, Lenners, Rolick, all moving on. 3, 31, and 13. So if you had a 3, it was a pretty good chance you were moving on. Out of 135, 136 on the turn for home. Jackson, Filippov, Sereni, Herrera, and Lloyd. Oh, got to be Benny and the Flying Monkey. Sereni and Herrera out of 136. 137, Mendito, Schwartz, Henderson, Coomer, Bramer, the Rhino running the show for the JNR crew as they turn for home. Coming back at me. District 19 rider, Bramer, Nag 9 ride of Mendito, both moving on. Out of 137. 138 is the moto number in and out of turn number 2 with 21-25 cruisers. Schutz, Therwitcher, Missile, Halser, and Gomez. Who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go as they turn? Oh, I lost one into the tough block. Checking on our downrider, coming back at me. Tommy the Missile going to show him the fast way. 74 ride of the folding chair. Halser coming back on the 2 spot. Oh, yeah. Missile and Halser getting it done that time around. Picking up, I believe that's Gomez. That is Gomez. Give him a hand. Coming back at me right here, getting it done on the 1-8 ride. Evan Gresham doing it from Mad Cycles out of 139. Gresham moving on. And 31-35 Cruiser. Big wheels keep on rolling. 36-40-year-old Cruisers. McConaughey, Barley, Parker, Phillips, Kensler, Latchford, and Wagner. 36-40-year-olds in and out of turn number 2. They're rolling. Oh, yeah. Impact colors. Got to be Kensler all over that top side right now. Kensler got Phillips doing it for the hydrogen crew on the 2. Kensler, Phillips coming back at me right now. Kensler going to lock it down on the 1. Phillips going to hold on to that 2 spot. 13 ride of McConaughey. Going all right. And moving on to a main event out of 36-40 Cruisers. 41-45-year-old Cruisers on the track. 2 riders going straight to a main event in this one. Swap, Borisman, Monosmith, Hardman, Perkins, and Vaquero. Got to be Big Wayne picking them up and laying them down on the top side. Nag 6 ride, Matty Swap on the 2. They're moving on at a 141. 142 is the moto number. Hoyam, Hardy, Forget, Kelly, and Moria. Oh, yeah. Third straight race in action. Look like Palo running the show as they turn for home. Coming back at me right now. Moria getting it done on the 1 with the 11 ride of Kelly on that 2 spot. At a 142. 143 is the moto number. Big wheels keep on rolling. 46-50-year-old Cruisers this time around. How about Fulton, Monk, Blee, Gomez, and Filipoff? Single file down the second straightaway. They're rolling in and out of turn number 2. 2 riders going straight to a semi-main event. 20 riders in the mix today. 5-3 bike getting it done on the 1 out of San Antonio, Texas. Got to be Mario Perez Gomez. Last turn race in action. Coming back at me right there. 26 ride of Eddie Monk on that 2 spot. Mr. Gomez, you need a 53 plate. You can't run that 568 plate. Mr. Gomez, please update your plate before your semi-main event. Mr. Gomez should be on a 53 ride. Coming back at me right here, getting it done on the 1. I got a 524 and a 7 ride. The captain doing it with Mr. Carrillo. On a moto 144. 145 is the moto number on the track now, looking for Phillips, Kuhlman, Washington, Britolini, and Gonzalez. Oh, yeah. Time to shine colors getting it done on the 1. Got to be Bertolini. And the 164 ride of Audric Kuhlman. Both moving on out of 145. 146 is the moto number on the track. Last rack of 46 50-year-old Cruisers. 2 more spots in a semi. Main event, Bella Vista, Good, Smith, Hevner, Moberly, TNT colors. Got to be Richie B. Good. Good gave the way to Moberly as they come back to the line. Good says, no, I didn't give way to him. I took another shot at it. Good and Moberly drag racing to the line. We'll see them again in a semi-main event. 147 is the moto number. How about O'Brien, Bramer, Lambert, Motley, McCauley, McLean, and Lopez. Man in black on the attack. Coming back at me right there. Got to be Jim and Jimmy Bramer doing it for Fly Racing and Amy Grips. Oh, yeah. Motley on that 2 spot. Bramer and Motley. And a 147. Alti, Lamaglia, Zabelski, Broom, Clemens, and Brisson. Down that 3rd straightaway, we're rolling. Got to be the coach getting it done on the 1. Oh, yeah. Domingos Lamaglia coming back at me. DL special top side. Zabelski getting it done on the 2. The Gold Cup 1's moving on to a main event. At a 148. Looked like Big Ron got him some shiny new shoes, making him faster. Barone got a pair of goggles. If you got to the finish line and you're looking around going, I don't feel my goggles on my face anymore. Well, we might have them at the finish line. If you didn't notice you lost your goggles, that might be a whole nother conversation. 56, 60-year-old Cruisers looking for 2 riders going straight to a main event in this one. How about McCorvey, Morgan, Robeson, Pringle, Sloan, and Conkle? Oh, he's bringing the factory directly to you, getting it done on the 1 with profile style. Man's got his own hashtag, Be Like Pringle. Coming back at me on the 1. He's going to lock it down. Nag 9 bike, old school. Going to pick up that 2 spot. I got Pringle and Sloan moving on at a 149. 150 is the moto number on the track. 61 and over, big wheels. Swain, Altendorf, Leary, O'Reilly, and Ybarra on the turn for home, seeing nothing but daylight. Got to be Turbo, Harry Larry, getting it done on the one. That's your nag 4. And your nag 8 ride, a Yogi Ybarra, going 1 and 2 and moving on to a Friday night main event. 151 is the moto number on the track. Little Tikes, Little Bikes, the Dinky Doos, the Diaper Dandies, the Cookie Snatchers, the Little Grommets, the whole gaggle of Fraggles with Zimmerman, Shanahan, Melvin, Ralph, Demoniac, and Barry. Oh, who's got the sauce as they take it in and out of your last turn, coming back to the finish line. Will crown a champion of the free world before the night's over. Coming back at me on the top side, 128 ride, Banks Barney, the Double B's, and the 34 ride of BMX Rex. At a moto 151. 152 is the moto number. More Little Tikes and Little Bikes, Lake, Farrell, Noriega, Honeycutt, and Jordan. Oh, man, they safely navigated the first straightaway. They're in and out of turn number 2. As they go between obstacles, they disappear into the depths. In and out of turn number 2, they're rolling single file style. Here come the Little Tikes and the Little Bikes, single file style. Who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go? I got a 246 and a 17. Running 2 and 3, that's Honeycutt and Lake. I know that because they've got side plates on. Makes it a whole lot easier to tell what's going on. Grab your side plate. We got Vendors Row over there. Get over there, check him out. Come on back at me. 440 ride. Going to get the 117 bike. Gets the 2. The Shark Noriega and Vivian Lake. The moto 152. Coming down the mountain, 153 is the moto number. More Little Tikes and their Little Bikes. Fauché, Welch, Roxas, Bassnett, and Miller. Who's got some giddy up? Who's got some go-go down that second straightaway getaway? We're rolling. In and out of turn number 2 with the Little Tikes on the Little Bikes. Here we go. Top spot ride, 233 ride. Got to be Liam Bassnett, doing it out of Dallas, Georgia. Bassnett, he's got one hot on his heels, looking for his lunch money as they get in and out of the final turn. I got room for 2 riders going on to a semi. Main event, Liam says, catch me if you can, as he heads down that last straightaway running the show. Bassnett and the 74 ride of Welch go 1 and 2 and move on out of 153. 154 is the moto number. We're turning the page at 6-year-old novice. We got 15 riders in the mix. They got semi main events, first of 3 racks. Knee, Shake, Denson, Carrillo, and Shake. 273 ride, Danny Carrillo getting it done on the one. Doing it out of Mexico City, Mexico. Oh, yeah, on the turn for home, still Carrillo running the show. 2 riders in the mix for that 2 spot. Carrillo going to keep the shiny side upright, punch a ticket into a semi-main event. 108 bike takes a look over his shoulder. The Rocket Man, Denson, doing it for the Rip Crew out of 154. 155 is the moto number. Carton, Ramsey, Tapia, O'Grady, and D'Angelo. Oh, yeah. 185 bike. Thomas Tapia getting it done on the one. Out of Columbia, South Carolina. Tapia going to turn and burn out of number 3, coming back to the stripe. 185 bike. Good battle on that 2 spot. Tapia going to lock down the 117 bike. O'Grady, the Beast, going to lock in that 2 spot for the Farmer Cycle Crew out of 155. Last call, that burgundy Nissan Rogue with Virginia plates, UPK 2572. This is your last call, and it's not a raffle win you're going to get. You're going to get a tow bill. So, again, burgundy Nissan Rogue, Virginia plate, UPK 2572, parked up here on the soccer fields. You got to get moved. Lindauer moving on I got a proud grandpa somewhere. I know he's listening in. 137 ride of Wagner on that 2 spot. And a moto 156. So again, if that Nissan Rogue is yours, get on up there and get it moved. Burgundy Nissan Rogue. You know where you parked. You got a Virginia plate, and it's UPK 2572. Please move your car. Spottle Rocket. Oh, that was an extra S. He's the Bottle Rocket, I bet. Opposite. Thank you, sir. Matty on the scene. Always good to have Mr. Bynum in the house. Coughlin, Cromartie, Medley, Omarosa, and Phillips. 99 ride, the Outlaw. Doing it for Wrenchman Racing. Got to be Waylon Phillips. Everybody's looking for the Outlaws' lunch money as they turn for home. I believe that's going to be Medley on that 2 spot. Whole lot of Carolina action. Oh, I lost Medley in the turn. Coming back at me. Phillips going to lock it down on the 1. Cromartie going to pick up that 2 spot. Still a pair of Carolina boys moving on. At a 158. 159 is the moto number 1 rack. 8-year-old novice. 7 riders in the mix. Lassier, Campbell, Rose, Dean, McLeod, Mador, and Pacheco. Top 3 moving on. 312 ride. Pacheco, the 157, and the 16. Campbell and Rose moving on with Pacheco at a 159. 160. Down the second straightaway, they're rolling. It's 9-year-old novice. 2 riders going straight to a main event. Looking for Murphy, Babinski, Maselli, Robar, and McAfee. Turn 2 race in action. Oh, yeah. Mangler colors running out on top. Got to be Maselli. Out of Wilmington, North Carolina. Last turn race in action. Coming back at me. Maselli out in the clean air. Man in black looking to make a move off of that 3 spot as they drag race it back to the finish line. Maselli going to pick up the 276 ride. Will hold on. That's Robar. Automoto 160. Twitty, Creed, Dean, Terrell, and Teolis. Oh, yeah, 640 ride. Got to be the legend. Teolis on the top side right now as they head down that 3rd straightaway. I got Terrell sitting on that 2 spot. The Hammer trying to fall as he turns for home. Coming back at me. Telios and Terrell going to keep the shiny side upright. Move on. 640 ride and the Gold Cup 1 at a 161. 162. How about Stanley, Rosenberg, Louis, Mainwaring, and Rowe. Single file down the 3rd straightaway. They're rolling 2 riders going straight to a 10 Navi main event. Coming back at me. Top side ride right there, the 924 bike. Devin Louis moving on the 267 bike. Coming back on that 2 spot. That's Hot Sauce Rowe. The 162. 163, 11-year-old novice, 9 riders in the mix. First 5 coming at me right here. Melzer, Adams, Urana, McLeod, and Blair. 36 ride running the show right now. Got to be Isabella Blair. Blair doing it out of Montclair, Virginia for Sentit Racing. Takes a look over her shoulders as she turns for home. Maryland colors on that 2 spot. Got to be Mackenzie Adams. So I got Blair and Adams coming back 1 and 2 and moving on at a 163. 164 is the moto number. How about Sanchez, Melton, Lucier, and Seabrook. 648 ride running the show right now. Got to be Elliott, Kudzman, Lucier doing it out of Canada. Oh, Canada on the turn for home. Elliott going to lock down that top spot. 648 ride going to the show. I got room for one more. 113 ride. Isaac Melton, local kid out of Rock Hill, South Carolina, going on to a Friday night main event. 12-year-old novice through the section there rolling. I got 14 riders, 2 racks of 7. First rack, Imprezelli, Shuey, Luther, Miller, Jones, Mainwaring, and Blanton. Top 2 going straight to a main event. 28 ride, Mainwaring, and the 216 ride of Impillarizzi. Ligo, Bartholo, Molina, Reidlinger, Zimmerman, McFarland, and Filippov. up on top of the mountain. 166 is the moto number. Picking up a couple of down riders from the previous moto. Give them a hand as they come back to the line. Coming down the mountain, pretty good pop out of the inside as they go down that first straightaway. Look like it's going to be Filipoff. Taking them in and out of turn number one. Look like Rocket Racing Color sitting on that 2 spot. Probably going to be Riedlinger. Second straightaway race in action. Oh, man, the Rocket Colors on the move right now in and out of turn number 2. Third straightaway race in action. Who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go 233 ride? That is Riedlinger running the show on the 1. On the turn for home. Riedlinger, Filipoff. Going 1 and 2, Filipoff makes a nice up and under move right there to take it back over, back to the stripe, making the 848 ride of Molina. Molina on the 1, Riedlinger on that 2 spot. 166. 167 is the moto number 14-year-old novice total point racing on a Friday afternoon. Yarmio, Segura, and Newhart. 847 ride, Martin going to get the first round ace. Martin, Juan, and Thomas go 1, 2, and 3. Martin Yarmio, 847 bike back to the finish line. Martin back to the finish line, please and thank you. Martin, Yarmio back to the finish line. Harmio, there we go. Coming back at me, more total point racing, 27 ride. Glownick going to get that top spot. Drag racing on the 2 spot. Leaf going to come by on the 2. Richards on that 3 spot. 169 is the moto number. The beat goes on. It's 26, 35-year-old novice. 3 riders going on to a main event. I lost a couple in the section. Last turn race in action. Back in my direction. Who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go? Shoei on the 216, 275 ride. Got room for one more, 248. So Suey, Rowe, and Smokin' Joe Ayers all moving on. Out of 169. 170 is the moto number 36, 40-year-old novice. How about Craig Telios, Granovsky, Melzer, Wazerbecki, Garreau, Manzini, and English. Wow, man. I need a phonetics chart for this one. 239A, 173. Manzioni on the 239 ride. A bike of Craig and the 239 and the 173 ride. I'm going to get the 174. Bloomer, Barnes, Clark, total point racing. Out of Moto 171, Bloomer gets the ace. Barnes gets the 2. Clark gets the 3. 41, 45 novice. 46, 50-year-old novice. Manganiello, Stilson, Miller, Sanchez. Single file racing coming back at me. I got room for one going to the show. 73 bike going to make his move right here and move on to a main event. Jeremy Stilson. Out of 172. 173 is the moto number 51, 55-year-old novice on the track. 11 riders in the mix today. Top 2 going to the main event. Rodriguez, Nash, Stone, Suttlemeyer, Klemecki, and Colley. 93 ride. Colley going to get it done on the 298 ride. And Nash going to pick up that 2 spot. 173. 174 is the moto number on the track right now. McIntosh, O'Reilly, Dean, Ortiz, and Brown. Last rack of super novice coming back at me on a Friday afternoon in the first round. 109 bike going to get it done on the 173 ride. Comes back on the 2. Downtown Donnie Brown moving on with Mikey McIntosh. Out of 174. 175 is the moto number on the track right now. Little Tikes and those little bikes, it's 5 and under intermediates. Making their way down that third straightaway, I got LaBoy, Salazar, Griffith, Elliton, Schwartz, Jennings, and Scanlon. Wicked colors. Got to be fast lane. Elliton on the turn for home. Oh, new rider gets up and under. Coming back at me. Oh, Elliton going to take it back over the 76 bike. Going to come back on that 2 spot. That was Salazar. So Elliton making me look good. Salazar coming back on the 2. Out of 75. 176 is the moto number. How about Alvarez? D'Imperio, Taflin, Moore, Wilcox, Ransdell, and Mejia. On the turn for home, getting it done on the one right there. Got to be your national age group 15, 93 bike. 15 bike Alvarez. Hey, Mejia, you need a white background. We don't have a national age group 93. So a white background for that 93 number, please, and thank you, Mr. Mejia, before your main event this evening. Toro, Zimmerman, Wegley, Gaines, Johnson, 6-year-old intermediates, 2 riders going to a semi-main event, 20 ride. Got to be Gaines, Gold Cup 2 ride, slides by at the line, Double J Johnson. And the red man, Gaines, moving on out of 177, 178. How about James, Lindberry, Renee, Welch, and Glonick? Oh, who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go on the turn for home? We're running right now. Top spot, ride 19 bike. Got to be the Gremlin, Bowen Lindberry. Lindberry going to lock down the 125 ride in the ripped colors. Going to be Glonick coming back on that 2 spot. Lindberry and Glonick. The 178. 179 is the moto number in and out of turn number 2. They're rolling down that third straightaway with Moberly, Colque, Mirzanya, Azaraga, and Avendano. Oh, yeah. Who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go on the turn for home? Coming back at me right there. 29 ride. Colque going to get it done on the 152 bike of the King Moberly, coming back on that 2 spot out of 179. 180 is the moto number. Lazaraga, 6-year-old intermediates. Gibbler, Rogers, Racer, Clark, and Maluski. Mad Cycle Colors. Got to be the Roadrunner, Maluski. Maluski running the show, but everybody wants some of that lunch money as they turn for home. Coming back at me, 2 spots in a semi-main event. Maluski trying to hold on and move on. 31 and the 133. Maluski and Gibbler out of Moto 180. 181 is the moto number on the track. 7-year-old intermediates down that third straightaway. We're rolling with Pyle, Olson, Filipoff, Dustin, and Bowling. S-squared Maryland colors. Got to be Christopher Olson. Gold Cup 3 ride running on the top side. 9 bike. Going to slide on by. Going to pick up the win. 9 bike. Bowling. Gold Cup 3 ride. Olson. Both moving on. Out of 181. 182 looking for Heron, Workman, Taflin, Barnes, and Fouché. Oh, yeah. Powers FX colors. Got to be Nitro Nico. Coming back at me. Herring going to get it done on the 1. That's a 33 bike. Got the 50 bike on that 2 spot. Michael Taflin doing it for In the Zone Racing. At a 182. 183 is the moto number looking for George, Boyve, Stubbs, Dixon, and Chris. Last turn race in action. Got to be Boyve getting it done on the 1. It's not me, it's you. Coming back at me, 58 ride, you Boyve, and the 73 ride of the Wonder Boy, Chris. 183. 184 is the moto number on the track now. 7-year-old intermediates down that third straightaway. They're rolling. Kratt, Harrison, McFadden, Manwaring, and Cross. Oh, yeah, Mangler colors. Getting it done on the 1. Going to be light switch. Kratt trying to turn off the lights on everybody else. Got Rowan Cross for the Bone Shaker crew on the 2. Kratt and Cross. And what do you say, Hamlet and Michael? I know you're listening out on the World Wide Web in Powder Springs, Georgia today. Cross is moving on with your colors on. 8-year-old intermediates turning and burning out of number 3 with Grillo, Prazanka, Roberts, Atkins, Weigel, and Short. 71 ride. Roberts going to get the 1 bike, 50, the 1 ride. 59 ride is Short. The Rooster and Doc Short moving on out of 185. 186 is the moto number down the second straightaway. They're rolling. Gaines, Jenkins, Grote, Owens, and Peterson. Second to third straight race in action. Here we go. Gold Cup 1 running the show. Got Wyatt Peterson. Peterson got a rider in his hip pocket. I got 2 riders moving on to a semi-main event. 8-year-old intermediates on the turn for home. Oh, yeah, making a little daylight for himself. Coming back at me right there. Gold Cup 1 and the 26 ride, Peterson and Gaines. 186. 187 is the moto number. Salazar, Hernandez, Bjorn, Heflin, and Waldron. Last turn race in action. 2 riders going on to that 8-year-old intermediate semi-main event. Last track of these cats, 818 bike of Bjorn. Going to lock down that 1 spot. 29 bike of Salazar picking up the 2 for Box Components out of Morrisville, North Carolina. 9-year-old intermediates on the track. 12 riders in the mix. 2 racks of 6. Looking for Reedy, Reddy, Carter, Owens, Alberts, Ledesma, and Warner. 74 bike, the manual machine, getting it done on the 1. 23 bike comes by at the line. That's Owens. Hey, Bodie Carter, you got to run a white background with black numbers, not a black background with white numbers because you're District 88, not National 88. Don't help a man out right here. Parker Owens, 55 ride, coming back at me. Owens and the 174, Owens and Wagner. Sounds like a law firm, doesn't it? Panucci, Owens, and Wagner moving on out of 189. 190 is the moto number, turning the page, 10-year-old intermediates. Oh, yeah, I got 20 riders in the mix. 4 racks. First rack got Jones, Greer, Oakley, Archambault, and Shoemaker. 5 ride, Greer, and the 46 ride of Shoemaker. Grayson Greer and Dexter Shoemaker out of 190. 191 is the moto number. How about Hollis, Sweeney, Drillia, Taylor, and Belanger? Oh, yeah, Bellinger getting it done on the 1. Crispy in and out of that last turn. Takes a peek over the shoulder, driving it down that last straightaway on the 5 bike. 41 ride coming back on the 2. Bellinger and Drillia out of 191. Kowalski, Avendano, Hernandez, Sutton, and Graybill. Single file down that 3rd straightaway. We're rolling. Look like Garrett Sutton doing it for the Nomads crew. Oh, he's got company coming in a hurry. Kowalski has his eyes on the prize as they drive it home. 245 and the 24. Kowalski and Sutton at a 192. 193 last racket. 10-year-old intermediates. Reyna, Elizabeth, Van Erdstein, Gannon, and Yonts. Oh, yeah. 119 bike. Got to be Braden Elizabeth. Elizabeth going to pick up the 123 bike of Yonts coming back on that 2 spot. At a 193. 194 is the moto number. 11-year-old intermediates this time around. 25 riders, 5 racks. First rack of 5. Looking for Reddy, Whitfield, Rumberg, Massa, and DeVelbus. Pack racing colors on the 1. Got to be the answer. Rylan Reedy. Reddy coming back on the 128 and the 20 ride. Reddy and Massa at a 194. 195, Jones, Weiland, Ming, Zink, Baker. Single file there rolling down that 3rd straightaway. Landon Zink doing it for Known Apparel out of St. Michael, Minnesota. Oh, he's got company coming. Zink got the 41 ride of Weiland in the hip pocket. Zink and Weiland at a 195. 196, how about Johnston, Beck, Collins, Short, and Showmaker. 09 colors, Fitty bike running out on 1 right now. Got to be Max Short. Short got company coming. He left the door open. New rider coming up and under on that top spot. Gold Cup 1. Tate Johnson. Johnson got Short on the 2. Short got company coming off of that 3 spot. Gold Cup 1 and the Fitty ride. Johnston and Short both moving on at a 196. 197 more 11-year-old intermediates lost 1 out of the turn. Looking for Henderson, Leggett, Young, Marin, and Salazar. Top 2 moving on to a quarter. Main event, 13 ride. The drummer boy, Marin, going to beat it back to the line with the 84 ride of Salazar. The 197. 198 is the moto number. Last rank, 11-year-old intermediate looking for Aguilera, Hawker, Norse, Volo, and Canton. Last turn race in action coming back to the stripe. Top 2 going on to that quarter main event. The Rock 1 on the 1. Got to be the machine, Leo Canton. And the 13 ride of the Mullet Warrior, Norse. At a 198. Got our down riders up on the track. Nice hand from the crowd. 12-year-old intermediates getting locked and loaded. 3 racks, 18 riders. First 6. Midkiff, Kano, Tomeno, Griswold, Maltese, and Milky. Gate goes down. We're going racing. Pretty good pop out of the center of the field as they head down that front straightaway downtown in and out of turn number 1. Oh, yeah. Who's got the gas and the go fast on a Friday afternoon in Rock Hill, South Carolina? Carolina Nationals, day number 1. We got 3 days of racing action coming at you. And if today is any indication, it's going to be a hot one all weekend long. Faith Colors running out on point down that third straightaway in and out of your last turn. Coming back in my direction, 2 12-year-old intermediates going to a semi. Main event, 102 bike. Maltese going to get it done on the 1. Maltese and the double deuce is a Griswold. Both moving on out of 199. Malone, Mills, Coggin, McIntosh, Barber, and Filipoff. Let's go down the front straightaway. We're rolling in and out of turn number 1. 12-year-old intermediates, 2 riders going to a semi. Main event, who's got the giddy up, who's got the go-go single rider breakaway right now. I got 2 or 3 riders in the mix on that 2 spot, but it doesn't look like anybody's catching the top side ride right now. In and out of the turn, we're rolling. 21 bike. Oh, the Barber. They call him the Jet. He's on the getaway down that third straightaway. Coming back at me. Barber still running the show as they turn for home. I got room for one more. Ezra going to lock down that top spot. 114 bike. Chase McIntosh going to pick up the 2 out of Moto 2 Hyundai. 201 is the moto number. How about Thoen, Ayers, Poirier, Jones, Walters, and Clark. In and out of turn number 2. They're rolling, trying to figure this one out right now. 2 riders moving on to a semi. Main event. Oh, yeah. Here we go with 3 riders in the mix going in the last turn. Lead rider takes the high side ride but comes back down. Enzo Jones, 83 bike, going to get it done on the 135 ride. Going to pick up that 2 spot. Zachary Poirier, the 201. 202 is the moto number on the track. Now it's 13-year-old intermediates, 25 riders, 5 racks. First rack, Baker, Borgman, Munsell, Dixon, Croy. Single file racing back to the stripe, 31 ride. Liam Dixon going to grab that spot and move on with the 53 bike of Donovan Borgman. The moto 202. Down riders up over in turn number 1. Nice hand from the crowd. Blair, Reddy, Cawley, Blasnick, Bosniak. 203 is the moto number in the gate. 13-year-old intermediates coming down the mountain. Who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go? Oh, yeah. Here we go. In and out of turn number 1. They're rolling. Starting to figure things out. Single file style. Gold Cup colors running the show right now. Got to be the Gold Cup 2 ride. The Scout Blasnick doing it for S Squared Michigan. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Gold Cup 2. Now sitting on that 2 spot. New rider on the top side as they turn for home. Coming back at me. That's the Gold Cup 3, Collie. Collie on the 1, the Gold Cup 2, Blasnick on the 2. So Gold Cup 3, Gold Cup 2, go 1 and 2 out of 2. 3. Coming down the mountain, 204 is the moto number on the track. Oh, a little bump and run in and out of turn number 1 for the man in black on the tack. Riley, Carter, Turner, Geron, and Johnson. Gold Cup 1, got to be Akil Turner. Turner getting it done out of McDonough, Georgia. Oh, he's got company coming in a hurry down that third straightaway. We got a 3-rider breakaway in this one. 2 spots and a quarter. Main event, Turner still holding on to that 1 spot, but it's by the thinnest of margins as they head for home. Turner keeping the throttle wide open. 875 rider Geron going to come back on that 2 spot. Turner and Geron at a 204. 205 is the moto number 13-year-old intermediates heading to a quarter. Main event, Schaffner, Simpson, Olivia, Salazar, and Toth. 22 ride, Olivia going to grab that top spot. 27 ride of Toth coming back on the 2. Moto 205. 206, how about Frost, Tarico, Book, Faircloth, and Newman. Big Hill Racing coming up in just a couple of minutes. Big Hill Racing, couple of minutes away. Start making your way up to the Big Hill. Tarico, 111 bike, getting it done on the 1. Got the 7 ride in tow. That's Newman. Moving on, out of Moto 206. 207 is the moto number on the track. 14-year-old intermediates, 12 riders in the mix. Williams, Hancock, Beebe, Salter, Renner, and Emick. Man in black on the attack as he turns for home. 123 ride. Got to be Marsh Williams. Williams in the 68 bike of the Wizard Beebe. The 207, 208, Akio, Connor, Titus, Hensley, Deswan, and Pender. Oh, we got 3 riders in the mix as they get in and out of the last turn. 4th rider trying to get in there as well. Little bump and run, lost one. 14 bike running the show. That's Pender. Pender and the 95 ride of Elliott Connor. At a 208, 209 is the moto number 15-year-old intermediates. 14 riders in the mix. 2 racks of 7. First rack, Jones, Toth, McPherson, Locke, Suarez, Moat, and Miller. Last turn race in action. 27 ride. Andrew Jones going to get it done on the 125 ride of the ace, Zach Miller, coming back on the 2 spot. How about Coley Miller? Hey, this is a family sport, y'all. I mean, come on, man. 15 intermediate, watch your mouth. You wouldn't kiss your mama with that, I don't think. Coming back at me, Lacasse on the end ride. Going to get it done on the top side. 49 bike on that 2 spot. Rothenbuehler, both moving on out of 2-1-0. Oh, a little carnage on that first straightaway as we check on our down riders. Little break in the action. USA BMX Racewear. Head on over, see Big D and the gang. Get your event T-shirts, USA BMX Racewear. They'll be with us all weekend. Little administrative reminder. We've been at it for a few years now, but do turn in your race slips before the weekend's over. All your main What's up, Miss Lindsay? Hey, Lindsay. I saw the post about the Nick figurine, but when's the Lindsay figurine coming out? That's the one I hear the crowd's really looking forward to. I'm just saying. The posable Lindsay Long. I think instead of a cat, she comes with a camper accessory, right? There we go. Back to the race in action. We're rolling 16-year-old intermediates. 2-1-1 is that moto number 6 riders in the mix. Top 2 going straight to the show. Kim, Cherrycoat, Clevenger, Lett, Urseri, and Mitchell. Oh, man, down that third straightaway they're rolling. Everybody's still trying to get in the mix on this one. 2 riders moving on. Who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go as they turn for home? Tony Lett getting it done on the top side. 23 ride and the 63 bike of Zach Mitchell will go 1 and 2 and move on out of Moto 2-1-1. 2-1-2 is the Moto number 17, 20-year-old intermediates. Goins, Beasley, Laselli, Wincos, Williams, Ayers, King, and McClary. Oh, nice up and under move right there. Gold Cup colors taking this one over on the turn for home. Got to be the one-man show. King, 94, and the 93 ride. King, McClary, and Wincos. All moving on. And a 2-1-2. 2-1-3 is the Moto number 26, 35-year-old intermediates. 9 riders. First rack of 5. Gibbler, Howell, Mead, McAfee, and Hammock. Oh, yeah, last turn race in action. Got to be Big Daniel Hammock doing it for the Lithium crew. On the top side right as he turns for home. 69 bike on that 2 spot. Mikey Mead moving on with Hammock. A 2-13. 2-14 as the Moto number Zimmerman, Hunt, Miller, Sealer through the section there, rolling, looking for 2 riders, going straight to a 26, 35-year-old intermediate main event. Back to the line with the 14 ride, Siegler. 160 is the moto number, Siegler, Zimmerman both moving on. $2.15 is the moto number 36, 40-year-old intermediate. Looking for 2 riders going to a main event. King, Worth, Parker, Moore, Rogers, Workman, and Campbell. Gold Cup 2 and the 66 ride. That's Campbell and the 66 ride of Joe Worth. Out of $2.15. $2.16 as the moto number 3 the section. Free, Reddy, Harriman, Phillips, Stanley, and McLeod. Pack colors. Got to be D ready, getting it done on the 1. He's ready. Are you? 73 bike. Going to pick up that 2 spot. Reddy and Phillips out of 2.16. 2.17 is the moto number on the track. Yonts, Myers, Hawker, Holder, Iverson, Titus, and Emick. Gold Coast colors, seeing nothing but daylight as he turns for home. Got to be Iverson doing it out of Grovetown, Georgia. 80 bike, going to get it done on the 1. 14 bike coming back on the 2. That's Yonts. That's how you say it down here in the South there. It gets Georgia. That's with a J. Yeah. Jawga, Georgia. Robinson, Hensley, Babensky, Vaughn, Taylor, and Dingman. Oh, man, they're 3 wide in and out of last turn. 41, 45-year-old intermediates banging bars back to the stripe. They're rolling. 97 bike, Dingman found the clean air. He's moving on. 45 ride, Daddy Banks Hensley grabbing that 2 spot out of 2.18. 46, 50-year-old intermediates. How about Kaywood, Meyer, Flagg, Phillips, and Rabatin? Last turn race in action, looking for 2 going straight to the show. Top spot ride right there. Oh, nice manual. 89 ride, Flagg going to get it done on the 1. 113 ride, Phillips holding on to that 2 spot. He might want to pedal all the way to the finish line come main event time. Just throwing it out there. Brown, Saunders, Manguel, and Knowles through the section. They're rolling. 2 more riders going on to a 46, 50-year-old intermediate main event. Gold Cup colors. Got to be Overton Brown. Getting it done on the 1. 171 ride, Manguel. Oh. Overtown says, heck yeah, baby, I'm moving on. 2:21 is the moto number on the track. 51, 55, last of the intermediates. Blaisdell, Torres, Tamolo, Dragna, Jones, Balcom, Clements, and Stachersky. 113 ride. Blaisdell going to get the 186 ride. Clemens and the 5 bike of Torres go 1, 2, and 3 out of 2:21.
Oh, yeah. Looks like it's about time to take it back up to the big hill, and looks like the wind factor is starting to come in. If you guys take a look at the flags, they're starting to blow a little different this time. But it looks like the Super X ladies on top of the hill right now. Miller, Alvarez, Haggerty, Foster, Bedoin, Niederberger, and Munoz Velez. Locked, loaded, ready to go. Gates down. Here we go with the ladies right now. Super X women looking like 110% headed down into turn number 1 in a hurry right there. Got to be Munoz Velez going to fire it off out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Here comes Niederberger. She's looking for a way up into that low point zone as they drive this one back through. Total points. Moving on to that main event as they drive this one in and out of turn number 2 down that third straightaway. Alvarez on the 5 bike working the 2 spot right now. Leading the charge in and out of that last turn. It's all 110% on the top spot as we get this one wrapped up. Munoz Velez all the way back down the last straightaway. Alvarez on the 2 spot back to the line. Gonna be Niederberger picking up that 3 in the 994. Miller will grab that 4 spot as we come on back through. More Super X ladies on top of the big hill right now. Franco Soares, Pino, Brunet, Tengua, Godoin, and AA Alexis Alden. Whoa, AA takes it downtown in a hurry right now. I think this is our first weekend on the Super X Hills. We're dropping on in now the first turn down the second straightaway. Factory answer S squared looking for that 2 spot. Got to be Pino. Little happy feet going on with this one. Bring them in and out of the second turn. Franco Soares coming back at it. She's looking for a low point as well, but it's all AA all the way down that 3 straightaway. Bring them into that last turn. Albie's box colors getting it going on. Bringing it back around. She'll take her hand off the gas a little bit, slow it down that last straightaway. Pino looking for the 2 spot. Back to the line, going to go Franco Soares. Back to the stripe. Brunet going to get the 4 spot as they come on back through. But we got the Super X men on top of the hill right now. 64 riders locked and loaded, ready to go. Fosdick, Baez, Parmesano, Jadoin, Jolly, Binge, Kitagawa, O'Neill. Taking this one downtown. Aussie. Going to get it fired up and running in at turn number 1. Going to be Jolly on the top spot. Down to turn number 1. Down that second straightaway. Looking for that 2 spot. See who's going to ramp it up right now. Parmesano trying to find a way into that second turn. He ramps it up into down to turn number 2. Down that 3 straightaway. Oh, Canada getting it done on that 3 spot. Out of Quebec. Going to be Jadoin coming back through in and out of that last turn. Oh, I see a little daylight coming my way, but he slides back to a 4 spot. It's all Jolly on the top spot. Back to the line. Jolly, Parmesano, 1-2. Going to be the 1 by Jadoin, going to get that 3 spot. It looked like it was pretty tight coming back through for the 4 as they drive that one back home. 8 your moto now. Wirt, Zeal, Herrera, Wojcicki, Jones, Jarin, Stroop, and LeBlanc on deck. Waiting for a couple of riders to slide in the gate up there, up on the big hill. Locked and loaded, ready to go. Down the big hill they go, getting things moving on down into turn number 1. Going to go 110% into that first turn. Wirt's going to get it fired off on the first turn down the second straightaway. A little side-by-side going on right now. Jaron looking for that 2 spot. He'll slide back on it in and out of the second turn. Tries to show him a wheel. Can't seal the deal yet as they drive down the 3 straightaway. Zeal trying to ramp this one up down that 3 straightaway. In and out of that last turn we go. Coming back down to us. Last one along the way. Still getting it done on the top spot. It's all Wirt's back to the line. Wirt's the 131 in the NAG 18 bike. We'll slide on back at us as they bring this one back in. That's the way it goes. Blakely, Kaiser, McNeil, Bryant, Gunn, Trimmel, Dorothy, and Evans on deck. More SX men headed down into turn number 1. Going to get things going on the top spot. We'll see what's going on. Tremble got a pretty good shot with this one. Out of the first turn. Oh, get a little heat going on, a little rubbing, a little racing going down that second straightaway. Stay Strong colors on the 2. They drive this one in and out of that second turn. Big Mikey Bryant picking it up on that 2 spot. Down that third straightaway, keeping things going on. Tremble, Bryant on the top spots as they keep it moving into that last turn. See who's locking in for that 3 spot. A little more single file on the way back out. Down that last straight we go. Got to be Preston Evans. Evans trying to hold on to the 3. Back to the line with the 39 bike. Dorothy going to get the 4 as they drive it on through that last straightaway. Coming back to us. More Super X-Men on top of the big hill. Philippop, Maderos, Rodriguez, Bruni, Hale, Day, Kaminsky, Schabel. Oh, Shawnee Day going to take him down into turn number 1. The world champ on that top spot. He drives this one out of the first turn down that second straightaway. It's a full tilt 1-2. Got to be Bruni picking up on that 2 spot. Ah, Kaminsky riding flat pedals, old school in it with these guys, but he's hanging and banging coming in and out of the second turn down that third straightaway. He's got style for miles as we keep things going on in and out of the last turn. It's all Day on the top spot. Day, Bruni, still 1-2. Louis Kaminsky on that 3 spot. The Flying Tomato back to the stripe. He'll get it on the 3. To the line we go with the 882 bike. Coming back home, going to be Reese Hale picking up that 4 spot as they drive it on back down to us. Another one locked and loaded, ready to go. Kelleher, Garcia, Anderson, Cormier, Cornbill, Burgos, Kurluck, Drawinick. Daylight Cycles got the pop on this one, taking it down into turn number 1. Let's see what's going on with the boys right now. Got to be Amakai Anderson on that top spot out of first turn down that second straightaway. Looking for the 2. Let's see what's going on. Garcia, DL training coming in and out of the second turn down that 3 straightaway. Ramping it up a little bit more as they come on down that line, bringing it back home. It's all Anderson. Garcia still 1-2, driving it out of the last turn. Looking for that 3 spot in the 904 bike. Got to be Andres Burgos picking it up on the 3, back to the line with the national number 22. Keller going to get the 4 spot. Dropping on back at us. That's the way it goes. Another one locked and loaded. Salam, Mendito, Kelly, Lampley, Thairbridge, Bailey, Rodriguez, and Schwartz. Another one headed downtown, going to get things moving on down in that first turn, see what's going on. True Dat, going to be Bailey, little impact rider. He knows it's race day, getting things going on down the second straightaway. A little time to shine, looking for the 2 spot. Got to be Salam getting it done. Joaquin picking it up in and out of that second turn, 3 straightaway going on right now. Got a little company coming down the line. Rodrigo, he's trying to get it going on out of Ecuador. Little bonk right there. Can't quite seal the deal yet, coming back home. But it's all Bailey on that top spot back of the line. Salam for the 293 and the 16 bike. Mendito will get the 4. Rodrigo going to get the 3 as he comes on back at us. That's the way it goes right there. Another one locked and loaded. More Super X-Men on top of the big hill. Anderson, Coomer, Howell, Kaiser, Abercrombie, Collings, Sanchez, Burgesson. More Super X-Men headed downtown in a hurry. Factory LSG looking for a top spot right now. Going to be Kaiser in and out of the first turn down that second straight. He's going to get things moving on. Keeping it going on. Looking for Sanchez on that 2 spot. He's got a pretty good run going on. Bringing it back through. In and out of turn number 2 down that 3 straightaway. Getting in the zone with this one. Coming down the line. Bringing him back around. Got to be Abercrombie. He's working it out. Trying to get things going in that last turn. Oh! Shows him a wheel. Seals the deal right there. Coming back at us. Abercrombie got a little pull coming down the last straightaway. He gets the 2 back to the line. The 847 by Colleen will get the 4. Some good action going on right there as they come back around. More SX men on top of the big hill. Garcia, Devenard Jr., Hunt, Trujillo, Bedoin, Mengwell, Boyd, and Remy on deck. Oh, pretty good shot on the outside. They're headed down in that first turn. Get things going on with this one. Out of the first turn, down that second straightaway. Trujillo, the silent assassin from way outside as he gets this one driving in that second turn. He's got the lock on the top spot as he's driving down that 3 straightaway. Looking for that 2 spot. Got to be Bedoin picking it up, bringing it back around, but it's all Trujillo out front. Oh, here we go. Mangwell's got a pretty good pull on this one out of that last turn. Comes around the outside. He'll get the 2 spot locked in. Looks like Bedoin for the 3. Back to the stripe we go. Ethan Hunt going to get the 4. Good action going on right there off the big hill. Where you at, Carolina? The ladies are on top of the hill. Elite women right now. Winner, Allendorf, Geludo, Roland, Sutton, Ridenauer, Pasquale, lock, loaded, ready to go. Elite ladies headed downtown. Ridenauer got a pretty good shot on this one. Got to be Pasquale looking for that 2 spot as they head on into turn number 1. Winner getting hung out on the outside for a second right there, but she's going to drive it in for that 3 spot down that second straightaway. Roland trying to get things moving into that second turn. Here we go. Bring it back around. Winner coming up on that 3 spot as they drive it down that 3rd straightaway. It's all Ridenauer on the top spot. Mongoose Colors bringing them back around in and out of that last straight. We're going to go. Tegan Pasquale on the 2 out of Canada coming down the line. Bringing this one back to the stripe. It's all Ridenauer. Pasquale 1-2 back to the line. Winner Roland going to bring it on in. That's the way it's going to go with the ladies right there as they come on back through. More ladies on deck. Reynolds, Willoughby, Gayhart, Murphy, Kraft, Stancil. Our downrider back up over there and make some noise for her. She's coming back around. That's all you guys got for the ladies out there. This is the ultimate girls club out there with those ladies as they start bringing it back through. Give her some love. Give her some love. Let her feel that BMX family as she's coming back down to it. Sierra Altendorf out of Washington, out of the great Northwest. Reynolds, Willoughby, Gayhart, Murphy, Stancil, Kraft on deck. Gates down. Here we go. Oh, it's going to be a drag race downtown with the ladies from way outside, though. Your 10-time USA BMX number 1. Willoughby going to fire it off out of the first turn. Down that second straightaway. Stancil, the world champion on the 2 spot. Lazabear, got to be Lauren Reynolds picking it up on the 3. Gayhart on the 4 as they drive this one in and out of turn number 2 down that 3 straightaway. But it's all daylight cycles. So Willoughby on the top spot. She'll bring this one into that last turn. Willoughby, Stancil still 1-2 coming back around. Reynolds holding on to that 3 spot. Gayhart going to wrap it up. That's the way those ladies going to drive it on back down the last straight. And that's the way it comes back down to us right there. And that's it for one more for the ladies right now. We'll get them up on deck. Colby, Mydock, Vaughn, Fayed, Smith, and Beeman. Big shot out of Delaney Vaughn as she heads down into turn number 1. DK Bicycle's going to move on this. Whoa! Big move on that first turn. Power Light DFR Colors coming out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Going to be Fayed. Wrapping this one back around. Oh, lightning striker right now. Lexus Colby on the 2 spot. She drives it in now that second turn, 3rd straightaway. Ramping it up, keeping the points nice and low. Beeman picking it up on the 3 or the 4 as they drive this one back around. Remix of Mydock trying to get for a low point on the way back home, but it's all Vaughn back to the line. Vaughn, Colby, 1-2, Fayed going to get the 3. Beeman for the 4 as they drive it on back down the last straightaway. All right, the big boys up on deck right now. 43 riders in the group today. Cole, Bierman, Mayette, Diaz, Smith. Make sure you guys are checking out all of Vendors Row this weekend if you're out there. On two wheels in the house, full tilt, J&R, 110%. Glitter Lens Photography out there, Quartz of Racewear. And Amy Grips in the house this weekend. So make sure you guys get on over there, check it out, see what's going on, all the fun stuff going on. Vendors Row all weekend long. USA Racewear, get those event T-shirts before the weekend is up. And I can't stress to you team guys enough about tomorrow with the wind picking up. If you've got tents out there, make sure you strap them down or take your tops off, all that kind of good stuff. You guys don't want to lose those tents, all your team tents and all that kind of good stuff, because those things do cost some money. So make sure you get them all strapped down. And don't forget, guys, there is always, with the lightning strikes around Rock Hill, if there is a lightning strike within a certain amount of distance in the radius, we will have you guys clear the stands out. So we'll keep you guys on full alert on that stuff all weekend long, as it's going to be a big weather day tomorrow at Rock Hill. Rock Hill always likes to throw us those curveballs, you know, and keep all 4 seasons of weather going on. But you know what? Racers race, and we'll keep the thing going on because the surface is prime out here in Rock Hill. They do a great job out here keeping the surface all primed and ready to go. Been hanging out here for the last couple of weeks, getting involved, doing some practice, helping my good buddy Matt Binen out, and doing some track work and stuff like that, because that's what he asked me for a little bit of help, and hey man, I like to help out and do anything that I can, so it's good stuff. And thank you, Rock Hill, everybody out here, all the people involved out here at Rock Hill. Thank you guys for all your hard work continued over the years. Piedmont EMS, thank you guys for hanging out and taking care of all of our riders this weekend. We appreciate you guys. And girls out here, well, I know we always like to have fun out here, so you never know. Once we get the music going on later, all the Piedmont EMS crew, they like to dance it up a little bit. They have some fun. Not necessarily the guys, but the girls, they like to get down and have some fun. So it's good to have you guys with us. Another great weekend of racing going on. Rock Hill, Carolina National, day number 1 going on. You headed up to the hill, Matt? Yeah, he gave me the nod. Situation on the hill under control, and then we'll go head back up there. If you guys are just tuning in on the webcast, we are on the second round of pro action going on right now. We are into the second round. Having a little technical difficulty on the top of the big hill, so I think we're going to shift gears and go to the vets on the small hill. All right, second go around. The vet pros on deck right now. Pearson, Rupert, Alloyd, Peebles, Foster, Lacombe, and the Alabama Slammer, Barry Nobles. All right, get things going on. Any Alabama Slammer fans out there? Nobles taking it down into turn number 1. Going to get things moving on. The lean, mean, tall machine. Lacombe looking for that 3 spot as he drives down that second straightaway. See what's going on with this one. Nobles throws a little style for the cameras in and out of that second turn down that third straightaway. Picking it up right now. Got to be Peebles looking for that 2 spot. We'll keep it going on down through that third straightaway. But here comes Lacombe. Shows him a wheel, seals the deal on the way down that last straightaway. Hits all Nobles. Chase BMX back to the line to bring him back through. Gonna go Lacombe on the 2. Peebles on the 3 spot as they bring this one back home. Some good stuff going on right there with the vet pro action That second go around. Another one on deck right here. Diaz, Jacobs, Long, Falla, Pavlik, Upshaw, Ledoux, and KJ Romero. Oh, pretty good drag race going on. Where you at, Rock Hill? KJ Romero going to fire it off out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Supercross, BMX. Keeping things going on. Emilio, follow the 2 spot. He'll drive it in down the second turn, but Big Jeff Upshaw, he knows how to lay down a hot lap and lay some track speed down going to that last turn, but it's all Romero on the top spot. Here comes Upshaw out of the last turn, but Falla going to hold him off back to the line. It's going to go Romero, Falla, Upshaw, 1, 2, and 3. Hey, Wally, welcome to the Girls Club. They're working it out on top of the big hill right now. We'll head on to the ladies. Here we go. Robles, Hardy, Dunlap going to get things going on and fired up out of the first turn down that second straightaway. Oh, little attitude on the top spot. Oh, she's got it going on right now. Hardy going to bring this one in and out of that second turn. She's locking it in. Robles on the 2 spot. Dunlap on the 3. The little ladies are out on the track, and we got the girls going on. 500 ladies bringing it back down that third straightaway. Oh, I got to hang out with her at her local home tracks going on, bringing it back around. It's all attitude. Going to be Hardy on that top spot. Total points racing going on as she's bringing this one back through for the Sprocket Rockets out of Powder Springs, Georgia, back to the line. And I'll tell you what, she has all got that attitude, that's for sure, as she comes back around. Robles on the 2 spot. And little Emery Dunlap, 4 years young. Girls Club coming out of that last turn. Even the con man's getting a video of that one as we come on back down to it. You know why? Because he's a race fan. That's what it goes. Bring it back around. 4 years young, all the way back through. Out of McDonough, Georgia. She's got full race face going on. Back to the line, and that's the way it's going to go right there as they come on back to us, getting it done on that top spot. And that last one, going to go Gonzalez, going to bring it back around. We're going to go the Beast, Boo Greer picking it up for the 2, and Burkholder on that 3 spot out of Moto 223. 224 is your Moto. More Girls Club coming our way. 7-year-old ladies, Davis, Bonami, Salemi, Windows, White, and George coming down through that third straight, in and out of that last turn. We'll see what's going on. Who's leading the charge with this one? Coming back at us down that last straightaway. Sour Patch, Salemi getting it done on the top spot. Oh, I visited her track at Wild Chili BMX in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Havana George going to pick up the 2 in the zone colors out of Moto 224. Tell you what, I've been having some fun lately, hitting all these tracks on my way in between the Nationals this year going on. Jones, Slattery, Snyder, Willen, and Turnerhan coming back at us out of the last race. She's going to get this one wrapped up right now. Going to go speed racer, Willen on the top spot. National Age Group 15 bike coming back down the line. Oh, the little devil back to the stripe. We're going to go Slattery, going to pick up the 2 as we come back home out of Moto 225. 226, Samoa now, Piper, Chris, Christensen, bringing it back around, Dowdy and Maven, looking for those top spots right now. It's all Christensen, going to bring this one back through. Eleanor on the top spot, world number 6 bike, coming back at us, full tilt racing, back to the stripe. We're going to go world 6, and your number 6, a Chris, will pick up the 2 out of Ontario, Canada. Keeping it all international. Spanel, Sessa, Archambault, Near Pass, and Medor coming down through that third straightaway into that last turn. Factory LSG throwdown crew back in the corner over there getting it done. Peyton Spanel out of Bakersfield coming back down the last straightaway. Full tilt. The Rockstar going to be Sessa out of Texas as she brings this one back home out of Moto 227 going on to that semi-main event. Elton Hegberg, Farrell, Urena, Noyola coming down that third straightaway. Dynamite Daisy looking for a top spot. Oh, a little shopping going on. Wicked Racing Colors trying to crank it up into that last turn. Power Effects looking for Speedco coming back through. Urena looking for that 2 spot or the top spot as we come back around with Dynamite Daisy. Noyola, Urena coming back at us. 1-2 out of Moto 228, 229. Your Moto 9-year-old ladies ramp it up a little bit right now. Mejia, Dominic, Alvarez, Ramage, Schumacher, Shanahan, and Smith coming in and out of that last second turn. Going to be the Baby Mingler. Alvarez on the top spot. J&R crew coming down the line. Nick Jones in the posse coming back at us, getting it done on that top spot. It's all Alvarez bringing it back around. In and out of the last straight we go. Alvarez a little shopping for that 2 spot. See who's going to ramp it up right now as they come back down the last straightaway. Shanahan looking for it. Black Widow colors all the way back down the last straightaway. She'll lock it down for the 2 on the 3 bike with the World 5. Alvarez getting it done out front. The blue cheetah got to be Sawyer Smith locking this one down to in that 3rd straightaway. Rocking and rolling. Perkins, Biskupski, Salter, Gray, and Scott trying to make it happen right now. Bring this one in and out of that last turn. See who's got it wrapped up on the 2 spot. Alpha colors coming back down to it. Scott Smith getting it done 1-2 as they come on back down the last straightaway. And that's the way it goes out of Moto 230. Snyder, Kopetsky, Milligan, Dyer, Bruni, and Milliron coming back down through that 3rd straightaway, looking for that top spot, keeping things going on. Got to get Gabriella Dyer. Full tilt, factory colors, bringing them back down that last straightaway. She owns the program big time right now. When looking for that 2 spot, they're duking it out down the last straightaway. Nag 6 going to ramp it up. Got to be Kopetsky back to the line. She'll lock that one down for Nomads BMX out of Moto 231. 232 is your moto. Smith, Coughlin, O'Grady, Beatty, Watson, and Stocks keeping things moving on right now. Downrider back up with this one, getting it done. Fall Risk Racing colors on that top spot. The Fast Cat going to be Beatty coming in and out of that last turn. She's going to ramp it up and lock it down right now as we're coming back down the last straightaway. Looks like that's the way it's going to go for that top spot. Looking for the 2 coming back down the last straight. Looking for Watson on the 6 bike. We'll get it done out of Moto 232. 233 is your moto. Downrider's back up. We can make some noise for her coming back around. Black Crown factory colors looking for a top spot. The Yam Paswitz looking for this one down into turn number 1. She's going to crank it up out of the 1st turn down the 2nd straightaway. She's got company coming. Kellogg, Smith, Cooper, Pringle, and Lacey trying to keep things going on right now as they drive this one in and out of that 2nd turn. See who's got the lock on the 2 spot as they come back down to us. Still, the Yam Paswitz on the front lines, keeping things going on right now down that 3rd straightaway. Jelly Bean going to be Cooper. Airborne colors bringing them back in that last turn. She's got company coming around the outside, though. And see what happens with this one as they drive it back around. In and out of the last straight, we come back to us. Rip Colors trying to make it happen to Kellogg. Coming back down the last straightaway. Trying to hold on to it. Got the 3 bike right there. Get it picked up. Pringle going down. We'll get her checked out right away. Got another one coming our way. Tilly Snipes, Callow, Tilly, Pierce, and Chavera. Chavera in and out of that last turn. She's locking this one on the top spot. Factory Babs colors coming down that last straightaway. Chavera going to get it wrapped up right now. Coming back to the line. Going to go with Tilly on the 2. Chavera, Tilly, 1 and 2. Back to the stripe out of Moto 234.
I see the relationship with Stacyc and BMX being pretty much hand in hand and kind of one-to-one. I think the beauty of what Stacyc brings to BMX and to cycling and to moto is young kids at a very young age get to experience the excitement of 2 wheels, developing their skills with balance, control, throttle control, braking, and all these kind of things. It's really amazing to me to watch the kids on Stacyc and how well they perform and adapt to, this new technology. Whether you're riding a Stacyc or you're riding a BMX bike, you're riding a moto, for the most part, it's you and your machine. It's up to you what you can do with it and your passion and your skills and where it can take you.
That doesn't sound like it. Where are you guys at, Carolina? Make some noise! Cole, Bierman, Mayette, Diaz, Smith, lock, loaded, ready to go. All right, here we go. Elite Riders headed downtown in a hurry right now. Got a pretty good shot out of Jay Smooth. He's going to get it fired off out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Bierman looking for that two spot. Oh, side by side. Here we go. The Frenchman picking it up right now. Mayette going to ride it into that second turn. He's locking it down for the two as they keep things driving on down that three straightaway. It's all Jay Smooth, Jeremy Smith on that top spot. Mayette on the two as they drive this one back around in and out of that last turn. Coltrane trying to ramp it up. Bierman on the three spot. But it's all Smith on the line. Back to the stripe he goes. Mayette for the two. Bierman for your three as they drive it on back down that last straightaway. Good racing right there. Nice hot lap going on for the boys. Turner, Severa, Dade, Bernard, and Turner on deck. Gate is down. Here we go. Down into turn number one. Five-time USA BMX number one on the top spot. Joris Dade going to take the boys for a hot lap around Rock Hill right now down that second straightaway. Looks like we got it going on. Dade on the top spot. A little French connection going on. Denard on the two as they drive this one down that three straightaway. Bodie T ramping it up for the Rift Tangent crew down that three straight, and that last turn we go. But it's all five-time USA BMX number one. Joris Dade coming down the last straightaway. Denard, the French connection comes back to the line as they come back through. Bodie T going to hit the three on the way back down to it. Hobson, Moore, Benelkazar, Kemple, and Austin on deck. Lost one right there down that first straightaway. We'll see what happens with these guys. They drive this one into that first turn down that second straight. We're going to go. Hobson, Moore, Benelkazar, Kemple leading the charge right now as we drive this one down that second straightaway. Moore and Hobson working it out on the 2-3 as they drop in and out of the second turn. Over the berm they go. Austin, fouled the plug on the way back through. We'll get him checked in, going back down to it. Still bringing it back around in and out of that last turn. We're going to go. Kemple, the bullet on the top spot. He'll bring this one back down to us. FXR colors back down the last straightaway, coming back to the line. We're going to go Moore on that two spot. Looks like Hobson picking up the three as they drive it back around. Austin's cruising back through. Benelkazar, we lost him on the first straight, and we'll get him to make sure he's all good to go. Everybody come back through. Make some noise for these guys. They're coming back around. Telling you, the win factor is coming into play right now with some of these guys. Welch, LaCroix, Cardwell, Meyer, Clement, Graham on deck. Big shot out of the inside, headed down into turn number one, looking for this one, see what's going on. Welch got a pretty good shot on this one out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Going to go Welch, Cardwell, 1-2 as they keep things driving on down the second straight. Oh, Meyer Clement has to pull the plug on that one, and he'll have to drive it through. Coming back at us down that three straightaway. Got Welch on that top spot, still getting things going on. Reggie's Bike Shop on the two. Got to be Nolan Cardwell. Cardwell coming out of North Carolina, boy. He's bringing this one back around, but it's all Welch on that top spot. Welch down the last straightaway. Welch, Cardwell, 1-2 back to the line. Going to bring this one back home. Riley Graham going to get that three spot as they come on back through, keeping things moving on. Another one on deck. Tugas, Palmer, Cray, Bacardo, and Lankford. Oh, got another one headed down into turn number one. Going to see what's going on. See a lot of daylight coming our way out of the first turn. Curtis Craig going to fire it off. Oh, Canada! The boys getting things going on in turn number two right now. Oh, it's a Canadian 1-2-3 as they drive it in out of the second turn down the third straightaway. Palmy getting a little redemption going on out of that first round, bringing it back around. Picardo doing a little shopping right now. Oh, shows them a wheel, can't quite seal the deal yet. Coming back down that last straightaway. It's all Craig Palmer, Tugas, 1, 2, and 3. The Canadians having some fun right there.